What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? We back in the motherfucking spizzy, my guy.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
word? Crack in the 80s. What is this
Crack,
episode
crack. It's episode 13.
13? What the fuck?
Niggas is 13 weeks in, bro.
Word.
Holy cow. It's cracking the motherfucking 80s. We here. We back, man. We back another week. Another week with the good people listening. You know what I'm saying? My boy Mars is in the building. My boy Drugs is in the building. We got Craig. Craig is here. Fred is here as well. I mean, new employee Fred. We told y'all about Fred. He's here. He's doing better at his job this time, guys. We didn't fire him. I know shit got a little crazy on there last time. He wasn't doing his job. He was wilding out, but he fixed that. And I mean, he fixed that. We got my boy Osiris Lord in the building too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. Praise
Praise,
the
praise
Lord.
the Lord. My nigga Osiris Lord is in the building. Crack. And we got a motherfucking very special guest with us today, my fellas.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
listening, we got a very, very special guest today. We got my man Big Kang in the motherfucking building today. You know what I'm saying? We got Grammy nominated Big Kang in the building today. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, my boy?
What's the word, man? I'm good, blessed. I'm happy to be here. I fuck with the crack in the '80s podcast. Y'all funny. So this is tight. This is
Hey
tight.
man, welcome, my brother. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Let me just actually hold on before we even get. I said Grammy nominated. I want to go ahead and just let's just go ahead and give my man some applause. If my man, you know what I'm saying, if Fred will do his job. We know we fired this nigga last week, but Fred, you kind of slow with the shit, bro. But it's all good. We love you still. Yeah, we got my boy Kang in the building. Grammy nominated, bro. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man?
Like I said, man, I'm blessed. I'm here. I'm here. I'm happy. I fuck.
Off the, you know what I mean, the newly found information about being, you know what I'm saying, Grammy nominated. But we gonna get into that. I appreciate you joining us today, man. We gonna get into your story, get into how we met for sure, and just how you've been doing your thing out here in Houston ever since I came around. I mean, we linked up, and from then on, it's just been up for you, bro. I've been an observer from afar, and I mean, we've done some work together, but I just want to
Yeah.
see how you feel about. I mean, just to jump right into it before we go further, just how does it feel? Like, how did you first feel when you knew?
About the Grammy
Word about
nod.
the nomination. Word. How did that
All
feel?
right. So first of all, that shit happened last night. I was literally went to the gym, smoked me a blunt, and I took a nap. And the artist that pretty much needed this mix, he hit me in the email, was like, "Yo, I'm just hitting you up, bro. How you been? Hey, um, I'm just trying to get you before the deadline." And I was looking at it, I said, "This is a Grammy, 64th Grammy." I'm like, "What's going on, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, the song you mixed is on the project." So my bad, I forgot to tell you we didn't win, and I'm just like, "Oh shit." We did win, bro. We are Grammy nominated. So I'm looking at his IG. I'm looking at his IG. He got Grammy nominated in his shit. I'm looking at other people that was part of the project. They all didn't put Grammy nominated. So I'm like, oh snap! I'm one of the last. Nah, I'm talking my shit today, bro. Oh, hold on. Like I got,
Yeah.
and it's for a children's. It was for a children's album, and like the song is fire. But you know what I'm saying, like it's one of those categories that doesn't get on TV. You know what I'm saying? So
Word. And that's what I wanted to mention. Word. That's one of like a lot of for people that watch the Grammys, a lot of the show and a lot of the awards that are won that night, they don't even get announced on TV. You still get your award and you reckon a lot of it isn't televised.
yeah, a lot of those awards are like they'll on social media now. You'll see it on Twitter before they put it on TV. So
Or they
it's
put it on
like
TV. Word.
so it's cool though. It's a blessing, man.
That's what's up. So I'm looking here. It was the artist is Vibe Tribe, best children's music album, All One Tribe. I'm saying, and you guys were nominated. And like you said, the win of course, winning would have been even more of an amazing feeling. But shit, people that are Grammy nominated, just getting a nomination that means a lot, man. Like, so I just wanted to say, God damn, man, before we really get into it, like, shout out to that. Shout out to you, man. Congratulations. Like,
Appreciate
we
it,
really
man.
we gonna get deep into that. But I really wanted to get into just how we normally start the pod, just checking in on the fellas, man, giving everybody that opportunity to see, like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing, man? Y'all doing all right? Like, did she text you back yet? Are you still waiting? Did you double text her? Know what I'm saying? Did you, know what I mean, you got some money this week? How y'all doing, man? How you brothers is doing?
Man. Listen, I'm gonna go first. You know what I'm saying? It's a little up and down this week, player. It's a little up and down, player. You know, money's here, money goes, money comes. You know what I'm saying? So do the hoes. You dig? Got to keep your motherfucking self on your toes, player. Keep the orange juice in the cup. Keep the champagne mimosa going. You know what I'm saying? Keep the money flowing. Keep the hoes home. You dig? No.
Well,
Anyway.
he said, hey, happy birthday to my nigga Lord, too. He just celebrated a birthday.
Yes, sir. June
Happy
16th,
G-Day.
same birthday as Tupac. You dig? Let's get it. So
Yeah.
anyway, it was a good week, man. I just kind of got trippy. You know what I'm saying? This is cracking the 80s podcast, so I'm gonna tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? I did some ecstasy on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
not
was rolling?
condoning this. I'm
Rolling.
not condoning this to anybody else. I'm just talking about my own experience for this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all to go do this. Sunday, I did ecstasy, and I was rolling on that, and I was on some codeine. I was on my South shit. You know what I'm saying? I was on my Texas Trail shit. Then Monday, took it easy. You know what I'm saying? Went for a nice little jog, had some orange juice, you know what I'm saying? Had some good alkaline water, made a couple smoothies, you know what I'm saying? Had a salad and shit like that. Took it easy, laid down, did some meditation, chill with AK for my birthday. All that. You know, and next day, Wednesday, I'm not gonna go day by day. Wednesday, got lit again though. You know what I'm saying? That was the day before my birthday. So I did some acid, you know what I'm saying? Had to do some acid. You
My
know what I'm
man
saying?
had a
I'm
whole
a real
bender.
Big
Yeah,
dog.
nah, that's what I did. I turned 30, bro. I turned 30. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
30,
Like I
30.
was
Let's
just
clap
like,
it up. Let's clap it
yeah,
up for that,
yeah,
man. You
yeah.
made it.
Thank
You
you,
in
Yeah,
there
man.
from
man.
New
Clap it
York.
up. Clap it up.
You made it to
Clap.
30 from New York, nigga.
Exactly.
Hold up. We need to get
So,
Fred back in here. Yo, Fred, you gonna
yo,
get
Fred, where
fired
you at,
again, my
man?
nigga. I ain't gonna front, bro. You
Yeah,
might have to get fired, bro. But
Fred out here
let's go ahead and
playing.
clap it up for that, man.
Yo, shout out to Fred for doing that. But yeah, so basically, I just thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Man, late with the
I
shit,
love
but
it. I love it. But yeah, so basically, like you said, bro, I ain't gonna go through the whole week. I basically did a bender before my birthday type shit. You know what I'm saying?
and like you said, you're not advocating for this shit. It's just your experience, your birthday. Fuck it. Nah, I mean, you had a good time.
Yeah, it was lit. It was definitely lit.
I
So
I
that
know
was
you
how my
mentioned
week.
the juices and shit. I know my nigga Kang. I be seeing you on your health fitness shit. You be at the gym with the juices and the different smoothies and shit.
Word. Boy
How
said he
like
lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, down 20 pounds, man, since like 2.5 months ago, bro.
Hell
damn,
yeah,
that's crazy. 20
that's
pounds in
hard.
2 months? Nice. That's a fucking this nigga is just winning at life right now. Yeah, niggas
Mm-hmm.
he got a Grammy nom. Nigga is down 20 in 2 months. Like life
Fire.
sounds good right now, my
I ain't gonna lie though. There is a crazy like shift that happened in my life that made me just do all this, and then all this stuff that's happening now is just rededication. So I
mm.
can literally I can literally just tell y'all the easiest way is basically I was with somebody for 9 years and went to her PhD graduation. A week later, broke our engagement off via text message.
That's insane.
That's
Wow.
insane, right?
That's very
Yeah.
insane.
So I was like, you know what? I ain't even sad about this shit. Like, man, I'm up. Like, something going on. So I just been working.
Something is
Let me
happening.
get
I
back
like
in.
to say that nowadays. Something is happening. I don't know what it is. Something's happening in the world.
Yeah. So I was just like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, niggas is up on this side. And then one thing after another, just I've been in the gym, just been focused on the music, like just cooking, and then all this shit just starts happening. So
Man,
yeah.
see, I didn't even know that going into to before we started potting, but the universe has a funny way of really letting you know where you're supposed to be and what what needs to be in your life, to get you to that
Mhm.
next place. Because I mean, like you said, I didn't know that happened you said a few weeks ago. Fast forward to my man is Grammy nominated. So like you could have, and like people typically tend to do when they go through a breakup, especially after so long. 9 years is time, son. Like wow. Like
Mhm.
that's wild. So like it's easy to get down and being down in the dumps after some shit like that. But like you said, it's all about perspective. If you can't change what's going on, you could change your perspective of it. And you was like, man, why I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm saying I'm gonna get lit. It's shit is good. It ain't. It's a negative thing that happened, but life ain't over. Life is not in a bad place. And nigga, fast forward, you Grammy nominated right now, bro. Shit is about to be up all the
Yeah,
way.
bro. Like that summer, it was beautiful because it's like that's all it is. Like I ain't about to be down about this shit, and it wasn't on me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, this is your decision. Bet I'm
Act
back in the.
accordingly.
I'm back active out here, like the right way. Like I
Ah,
ain't do
nigga said I'm outside now.
nothing. But I'm still not outside. I'm still in the studio. It's just I can do whatever the fuck I
Hey,
want now.
that's outside for you though. Shit, nigga. My
Yeah.
outside is in the crib. That's
My boy
crazy.
doing the OnlyFans on that green screen right there. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga
My boy
said,
said I'm down 20. I'm down 20. I'm doing OnlyFans with the green screen now in my studio.
my nigga said, if the music don't work, Big Kang could just change to Big Wang, nigga.
Big
Pause.
Wang. Big Wang.
Hey,
Pause.
nigga.
This nigga, bro.
Hey, pause, nigga. Nigga said, is this an alias? Is this an alias?
Oh,
That's funny,
shit.
man. That's funny.
That's his private Twitter name, nigga. Big Wang, nigga.
Big Wang in this thing. Pause.
That's funny as hell, man. Oh,
You gonna get an AVN next. You gonna get the adult video
you gonna get
nomination.
the next?
Shit.
Hey, that's next. My nigga said, "Fuck it, EGOT, nigga. I'm going fucking VGOT, nigga. I'm getting that AVN, the Grammy, all that shit." But nah, that's fucking wild. But how? Oh, my nigga Mars is in the building. Know what I'm saying, how you
What's
doing,
good?
how you doing, beloved? Happy Father's Day, man. Like, you the only father in this. I mean, I'm a father, but I'm a father of two pussies, aka two cats.
Nigga, I'm about to go
But
pick this little motherfucking crazy girl up right now, nigga.
I know, like, talk on that. Like, it's Juneteenth, is Father's Day, and it's Pride Month. So I guess we could say it's happy gay Black Father's Day.
Yep.
Damn, nigga, damn.
Happy
But
gay black
Kind of just,
Father's
I
Day.
don't. It's kind of the worst. That was kind of bad just now. The gay
Word,
that was
word.
wild.
we gonna
Wow.
you celebrating regular. Well, damn, you
Yeah, I'm
celebrating
celebrating
the
regular Father's
original
Day.
Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Right, the OG.
And
Right.
Juneteenth is on that day. But how does that feel, man? You gonna have your girl with you on Father's
Yo,
Day?
it's crazy. I didn't even think about that shit till I got off work Thursday. I was like, damn, wait, it's Father's Day Sunday. I'm getting my kid. Oh shit! Look how the stars align.
And you said she with you for the summer, huh?
Yeah,
My boy about to
to
be
the end of
pod
August.
father for real.
Real talk. You know, but I'm a coach of this summer. We're gonna play a lot of GTA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her know how to, bust her gun in GTA. So you get
Yes,
comfortable with
sir.
that. You know what I'm saying?
As,
A lot of
as you
Smash
should.
Brothers. A lot of Smash Brothers going on. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the movies, Sky Zone it out. You know what I'm saying? Dinner and all that.
You need
Nice
to
little
You know
teach
what I'm
her how
saying?
to do Twitch, nigga. Teach her how to do
Yeah.
Twitch so y'all could get bread. Word.
Hey, real talk.
Me and her moms, we let her do the TikTok thing, but she doesn't post on TikTok. So she just makes videos and saves them and keeps it to herself. So, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
nice.
Yeah, we don't want her on the World Wide Web. So.
Yeah, well, I'm about to say for sure.
Nah, hell no. Well, she, it's like, it's like giving a controller to your little brother that don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
It is.
You
They
know what I'm
want to play,
saying?
but
They want to play, right. So,
they don't
we
understand
let her
the
feel,
intricacies
we let
of
her
video
feel
games.
like she's TikToking. You know what I'm saying? We let her feel like she's TikToking.
That's a
You
good
know what I'm saying?
parenting tip. You know what I mean? Y'all parents that's listening, and I ain't got
Yeah.
no kids, but I'm like, that's kind of
So
interesting.
your kid don't feel excluded out you know what I'm saying? She go to school and all her kid friends probably on the TikTok shit. You know what come on.
Word.
You know what it feels like to be out the loop. We all know what it
Nah,
feels like
that's
to be out the
facts.
loop. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? That shit is the
But
worst feeling, especially in school. Jesus.
and I mean, Juneteenth is Sunday as well. I know we spoke about that last pod that we really, as New York niggas, we never really heard about it until recently. I wanted to ask, like, Kang being from Texas and shit. Well, let's get into that. Let's just get into a little history about the homie Big Kang. Like, I'm saying, what you where you from, how you got into the music business, and then I could give right after that, like how we met and shit. But speaking on Juneteenth, what is what does Juneteenth mean for like a Texas nigga as opposed to, I guess, specifically us being New York niggas from the East Coast and shit?
All right, so I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I didn't really learn about Juneteenth until like after high school. So it's like 08, 09. And
That's before us, nigga. We found out like a
Yeah.
couple years ago. I found out last
yeah.
year, I think.
Hell yeah.
But when I found out, it's just like Juneteenth is like from the South, so the slaves and stuff towards like Galveston, Corpus Christi, and all that. When they were basically freed, you know, they came from there. Like that was like the first settlement in the South, like from the beach lines, the shoreline. So it means a lot to like Houston, Texas, because a lot of the slaves literally got to start their lives that day anew. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I still don't really know too much about it, and that's just me. I don't want to be like, oh, you know, the holiday and shit. Like,
can we explain what Juneteenth is to the people who don't know what Juneteenth is?
Shit, I couldn't be the one to explain it. All I know is just
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I tried last pod and niggas told me I was wrong.
I'm Nigerian, bro. So my African ass, we been free. You know what I'm saying? So I just know like the general overview, but I know what it means to people out here. Like, you know,
word. Because like I said, when I was talking on the last pod, like moving to Houston, I only found out about it moving here. Like that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how important it was to a lot of people. I'm not sure if it's important, but they celebrate it as if it's really important. So that was my first introduction to really understanding what Juneteenth was. And like I said, I still don't know. I don't know the knowledge. I didn't do the research to find out the actual history, but I know it means something.
As my homies from Prairie View, where I went to school at, all they always tell me is it's Black Independence Day. They literally say it's the Independence Day we should only be celebrating, not July 4th, basically.
And that's kind of what I got from it too. That's why I realized like it means a lot to people and it's important. I'm just not in the loop.
Juneteenth marks the day when federal troops. Come on, History fucking channel. Why are you gonna do a pop up right in front of shit? Juneteenth marks the day
they want you to pay.
Federal troops arrived in Galveston, Texas. I have no idea where that is. Galveston, Texas, in 1865 to take control of the state and ensure that all enslaved people be freed. The troops' arrival came a full 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. Juneteenth honors the end to slavery in the United States and is considered the longest-running African-American holiday. On June 17, 2021, it officially became a federal holiday.
Yep.
And then after that, it basically just says who helped and did that. But basically, yeah, it is.
So 2.5 years. I know last week we said it was 1.5. That's just how much we didn't know. But damn,
this is a fresh holiday, bro. Fresh as hell.
This shit brand new. Like niggas is just getting a day off for it. But that's crazy. I mean, that's just the Juneteenth. But getting back into Big Kang is like, so I could just get into the story of how we met, and then we could. I think the first time we met was you were at Barron's Studios at the time. Shout out to Barron's. Shout out to Chris. You were engineering at Barron's, and for those that I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but my nigga Big Kang is engineer extraordinaire out here in Houston. Best, I'm not gonna front, like one of the best in the city, legit, top 5, maybe top 3, no cap, like for real.
Appreciate it.
Met him at Barron's. We had a session there, and he was the engineer, and the nigga was just mad cool. After the session, we exchanged info, and from then, nigga just been real stand-up nigga. Like for me, I can speak personally. He has legit showed me how to engineer, not hands-on, but he gave me tips based off of the knowledge I already had that I could apply to where I was at. And he just did it off the strength, like, yo, this is just what it is. A lot of niggas like to hide information, a lot to ask you to pay for information. He was just like, hey, nigga, I'm paying it for this is what it's supposed to be. Like, I got information. You want information? Here it is. So he gave me technical tips on how to engineer, which help boost. And I mean, I'm where I'm at with music right now. Y'all niggas kind of retired, but half retired. But just, you know what I'm saying, like at the point where I was at, he helped take that shit to another level. So we had that session, and from then he was just a cool nigga. So we just stayed in contact. You know what I'm saying, and I just seen him keep rising from that. So I guess going to just what is engineering, like how you got into it, how you got to Barron's, and what you're doing now.
I mean, long story, bro. Try to make it short. Just when I was at Prairie View, all my homies did music. So I was around Kirko Bangs, my homie Tim Woods, DJ Chose. Like we all, everybody just did music, but we still went to school.
Word.
And my roommate, pretty much my brother, my best friend Tremel, he was he's a producer now, but you know, he don't really like produce like modern shit. Like he's more experimental. So I used to just watch him make beats. He was literally the one that put me onto like The Weeknd and shit like that. And I just used to watch him make beats, and I'd be like, bro, your shit hard. And then I would go to the studio with the homies, and I'd be like, yo, these engineers are not good. I just knew like what needed to sound right, and I'd be like, yo, we can't go listen to the radio and then listen to this. And I was just like, there's a disconnect. But I've always been like musically inclined, just to like bring it back. Like I've always played instruments and shit. I used to play trumpet, sax, trombone, shit like that. But I didn't want to do that shit in college, just like I didn't want to play sports. But I just knew sound, bro. And my homies used to be like, you should produce. And then when we started going to the studio, I realized it was a dude that was just engineering. I'd be like, bro, this nigga doesn't know anything about production. He just know how to hit record, and he's taking y'all money.
Yep.
So I was like, I need to learn this. And then I had a homie from Houston named Verse, VRSE. Nigga got pretty much one of my favorite, literally, not just on saying it, like he's still one of my favorite artists. Like he literally can outbar a bunch of niggas. If I put him in front of like Jid and King Los and shit, I know he might get, you know, it might be a battle, but I would be like, yo, my nigga Verse might get y'all. And I could say that wholeheartedly.
Your money on him. Shout out to Verse. He's on that project you dropped. That's how I caught wind of him. And I'm not gonna front that song. When he came on, I was just like, oh, and I'm not, if I'm thinking that shit changes up too. Like
yeah, it's a 2 songs. I just made it 1.
Oh, okay, word. That's I saw for that Leave Me Alone EP.
Leave Me Alone, yeah, sir.
Word. That's
and
that, so gone / Beat Me. That shit fire.
Yeah, and like, bro, we recorded this. You know, the second part in Atlanta. I recorded my part here, his part, the first part here in Houston, and it's like we just put it together. We didn't know what to do with it, but like. He needed somebody to know how to he wanted to get into music. So I was like, man, fuck this. I still have the old MacBook that I started with. You know what I'm saying? I just keep refreshing it, changing hard drives and shit, whatnot. But I literally was recording his first mixtape on that shit in the closet on a shitty mic, next to the AC, all kinds of shit, bro. But I learned like over time, like how to engineer. And just at Prairie View, there was a studio off campus that everybody used to go to. DJ Chose used to go there, and like I went in there. Them niggas knew I knew sound, and it was like, you want to learn how to engineer? Because they were using Pro Tools. Yeah. I was using Logic. I knew nothing of Pro Tools. Man, I said, y'all teach me this shit, I'll break bread with y'all. What's up? Like, what we gotta do? I'm
gonna be Grammy nominated, nigga.
To be honest, bro, none of that shit ever really hit until none of that I really wanted to manifest, none of that until after I graduated in 2014. And I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I got this degree in marketing, but I ain't trying to work no job. Like, I really just wanted to get into music, like behind the scenes, all that shit, just from working with my homies. And I was like, you know what? I just told myself one day, I'm going to get cold with this engineering shit and just take it as far as I can. And then I had one conversation with Mixed by Ali back in like 2016, 2017. I still got the Twitter thread just in case. And I said, one day I'm gonna tap in with Ali on some shit. I haven't really physically tapped in with him, but when engineers, the platform, the mixing platform, when that was established, I had a fucking Zoom call with this man, and I literally told him, I was like, yo, bro, this is kind of eerie to me because I told myself I was gonna tap in with you one day. And he was like, yeah, bro, like this destiny, like da 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 da. And to this day, I still hit him up on engineers. I still work on the platform to accept, sessions and shit. But
that's live. Like Mixed by Ali, for y'all don't know, he's the engineer for TDE. Any TDE record that comes out, y'all favorite artist is Kendrick before he left the labels, Q, Rashad, like he does all that shit. That nigga is a GOAT. And shout out to, I'm not sure if we were gonna mention, but I do see you interact with Son too. Alex Toomey, the nigga that does all the thugs engineering.
Whoa,
I see y'all, and I mean y'all be interacting and shit too. Like
Alex, bro, is literally one of my favorite engineers. Like, just
he's a GOAT. Like he's a GOAT.
Like he's like goated, bro. And I just caught wind. Like I used to just watch his. He used to stream mixing live on Twitch, and during COVID, I used to just watch them hoes, bro. Like when I wasn't mixing records or nothing, and I'm pretty sure he just knew, like, okay, this dude not just no regular. I wasn't asking him like, what's your favorite compressor? You know what I'm saying? I was really on some real technical shit, and so he really could tell, like, oh, this guy's kind of different. And then I even helped his moderator, Felix. Felix, I didn't even know the moderator for his Twitch stream lived in Houston, and he knew audio. I got him a job at the Baron Collective because I was like, yo, this dude knows studio work. He knows how to work. He just don't know Pro Tools.
Not to cut you off, but look, that right there, you know what I'm saying? That is who this nigga Kang is and why I fuck with him off the rip. Like, he passed it. He didn't feel a lot of niggas be feeling fearful or be like, yo, I don't want this nigga to get over, like, be better than me. Whatever the fuck niggas think. It's like ego driven. He has no problem paying it forward and giving niggas knowledge or putting niggas on. I know that for a fact because he helped me with this shit. So that right there is important. Like, a lot of niggas don't do that. Like, find a nigga that's like dope and be like, yo, nigga, I could get you with this. Boom, this can make you better. But yeah, that's important, man. That's really important about just the character of who this man is. Like, he's a real one for real.
Appreciate it, bro. I just learned from like my OGs, man, just how to move, and especially this music shit. Like, I don't throw it out there, but like you just said about Alex, I don't tell people like I can hit up Alex and ask him shit, but he's not the only person. Like, I know my homeboy Dylan, he's recorded and mixed a lot of shit for like YG, the Isley Brothers and shit. Like, before I was working at Baron, I used to sit in the studio with him at what's the studio called? It's out there. God dang. I was gonna say Oracle. That's where he works now, but it was another. Oh, Fresh Sonic Studios. And like, I used to just sit in the sessions where we're just cool. We just smoke weed, talk about mixes and shit. But this dude, he out there, bro. Like, I just DM'd him today about my Grammy shit, and we were just talking about that. And
basically what my nigga Kang is saying is like, my nigga, he's saying, yo, y'all niggas don't even know, and I don't speak on this shit a lot, but I'm plugged in. Let's go ahead and give that a round of applause. Yeah, I'm saying? Like,
that was tight.
Like, shout out to my nigga.
My nigga
Lord,
like bow bow.
My nigga Lord got to get up out of here, y'all. So appreciate you being here, my boy.
Yeah,
we gonna tap
I gotta
in.
hit them bins. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm tapping with you, bro.
Go get that money, my nigga.
All right, bro.
Be safe, man. Be safe.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Be safe, bro.
Hey, this your boy Boomy True Figure from the Braggadocious Podcast, and you now listening to Cracking the 80's Podcast. Crack.
But man, my nigga Kang, man, let's go ahead and we could transition from that into the music or what you wanted to talk in. So we're gonna start here. So let's just get into, I guess, what you really wanted to speak on, and what my overall purpose for this specific pod was just the music business and the industry and how shit has changed, man. Within the last 3 years, we could say. We could go back as far as 5, but I say within the last 3, with the introduction of TikTok and how TikTok is in bed with a lot of these labels based off of the streaming rights and whatever these new rules they started. I know so me and you, we speak a lot about this shit just randomly. I'm saying I might hit you, or we might individually post a meme or a video that's relating to like, yo, this music business, it's not what you niggas think. Shit is different now. If you want to make music, you gotta your talent alone is not gonna cut it. So I know you wanted to speak on just the expectations of how being an artist is different and how it's changed in 2022. Like, let's get into that, because I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of resources to kind of speak on what has happened in music. For those of y'all that don't know, with the introduction of streaming into the music business, it has dropped the value of what music was prior. So the value of music is probably in the worst place it has ever been in the history of like just music in general, just strictly because of streaming. So let's get into that right there.
As you just said, it's dope that you just talked about the value of music, right? The reason why the value of music is like cheapening now, right, is because of the access to being able to just release music and drop music at your leisure, right? So anybody can get an interface and a microphone, get Logic, get some plugins that auto mixes some shit for you, and boom, you throw it out on SoundCloud. It sounds like shit, but you threw a song out there, right?
Word.
It's just we're oversaturating the process of music, and one of the biggest things that we're missing, why it's being so oversaturated, is that people are missing that you're not just a music artist. You're a brand, bro. You're a fucking entity walking
business,
right? So Michael Jackson and Prince, when we say the Prince estate, Michael Jackson's estate,
way ahead of their time.
When we say those things, it's a thing, bro. Like, those guys are brands, bro. Like, there was no way that they were gonna let cheap music go and cheap approach and whatnot. Like, no, anytime they drop shit, quality. And so people would rather drop 10 mediocre songs and be mad that their friends don't hit play on it than rather dropping one solid single and putting marketing, putting a vision behind it. Like, it's your brand. Like Bryson Tiller, he got big off of one damn song. You know what I'm saying? And
literally, that's
just my thing. Like with artists, man, they just everybody wants to cut corners. I know it's inflation and shit like that, but you gotta understand, like, you're a brand. You're not just you're just dropping music on SoundCloud every week. That's cool if you can do that, but Russ is a brand. And Russ could do that. When he was dropping them songs a week, them hoes were quality,
Sure.
But he's a different breed. That dude records himself. He knows how to mix. He knows how to make beats. That's a different breed. You got people who don't know how to do none of that, who wants to drop a song a week. And I'm like, okay, but when you drop that song, what's the marketing? Oh, I'm just gonna like throw it in the group chat. I'm like, all right,
cool, that works. Sure. Sounds good.
I mean, you don't know the 10%. You don't know the 10% rule of 10% of those. I mean, the way I was fortunate to be in like one of those like Instagram workshop things, and they were just talking about how like Instagram's not giving. They're not gonna let somebody with 100K and they drop a product or a clip. It's not gonna go to all 100,000 of them. The algorithm's going to work it to where only 10%
it's gonna
of that 100,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the same thing for us with 1,300, 2,000, 5,000, only 10% of your following is actually going to see that product. And then out of that 10%, only 10% of that is actually going to
engage.
You're going to engage, you know what I'm saying? And you're going against the algorithm, because that's what IG's doing. That's why IG's turned into an ad-based platform, because it's like, we can get you these followers, but if you want to reach all these followers and some new ones, you got to pay us something.
You got to pay us some bread. Word.
So,
exactly.
the missing piece is that people don't even pay for ads. People don't know nothing about that. People don't. They know about it and then they want to skip the process. They don't even want to.
Or they want to cut corners with it.
Yeah, and you can't cut corners because everybody's like, oh, but Don Tolliver or but I'm like, yo, y'all not grinding like Don. Don was leaving the studio.
Everybody got an excuse of an example that they have. Because I
Yeah.
hear a lot. I hear that a
Notice
lot. Niggas be like, yo, XXX drop looked at me and it was unmixed and distorted. It's like, nigga, you not XXX, fam.
All right.
This nigga
And you don't know what he did behind the scenes.
Word, like I'm about to say, this nigga was beating niggas up on camera to get popular at the beginning. Like,
But nobody's gonna
pop up.
But nobody's gonna mention that he had a management team that was paying a lot of his ads and shit like that for his videos. And
Yeah, he had good backing, bro.
Right,
Exactly.
he had a backing. So
we talk about that often on this pod. We mentioned a Lil Pump, like when he came on the scene, that nigga was signed to a marketing agency. You know what I mean? He wasn't on a label.
bro, that was the reason why he was in our face. Is because
Yeah,
the marketing company. Yeah, he's smart. The marketing company's like, oh, we're gonna sign Lil Pump. Bet. Well, here's a $50K budget. Stretch that for a year, and then
you give a nigga $50K from the hood. He feels like he's rich. And you realize, and meanwhile, like the company that gave it to him is making like off of that $50K investment, probably like not 10x, but probably 10x, just based off of a successful plan. Like him, he was an artist that his, whatever you consider it, but everything else around him, the marketing, the content, the trolling bullshit, that helped him make more money than he would have just making music at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
That moment, yeah. Because he did have to switch.
Now.
He did have to kind of switch his sound after all the like allegations
after
of beating.
And the clout era just ended too.
Yeah, but you see, like people now they're still doing clout. I mean, you got what's her name, Bad Barbie, the little white girl,
Bad Baby.
Yeah, that was on Dr. Phil, and then she became an artist. But people be like, well, she's not good, this and that. I'm like, yo, I bet 100% y'all keep talking shit about her. When she drops a song or a single, she got marketing budget.
Word.
I mean,
you gonna see it,
and that should be 1 million views in less than like 2 weeks,
and it'd be up there. And I'd be like, but
2 days, nigga.
She can't rap. I'm like, guess what? Yo ass just click on it to check it out. One,
yep,
and you're part of that. You're part of that cycle. like
You don't even people nowadays don't even understand them. Let's open this up to just people nowadays don't even understand when they're engaging or talking shit in a comment section or watching a video to hate. They don't understand they're contributing into what they quote unquote think is trash. Just viewing the shit is giving that person that put that marketing plan together the satisfaction. They're like, yo, we're gonna put this salacious shit out and you're gonna click it because you're gonna feel away. It's tapping into your emotions.
Are we just not gonna this nigga Drake just dropped this album out of nowhere, right? No promo, no nothing. He just let everybody do all the talking for him. Like, and he's sitting at home laughing like, oh, y'all calling this shit trash, but y'all playing it. And then y'all talking about, oh man, I might need to play it again to let it grow.
I might have to play it in this setting. I might play it here.
Come on, bro. You guys are part of the algorithm. And you don't even know it.
You feed it into what? And man, how y'all feel about that project though? How y'all feel about the Drake, the new Drizzy, the new Aubrey Graham?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I like it.
I played that shit this morning when I was cleaning the crib, nigga, and that shit, I got mad shit done. I was in crevices that I ain't never been before, nigga. I was cleaning everything.
I'm listening to y'all. I'm cooking right now. I got myself so I'm on mute. Yeah, Drake album. I was mad at the fact that y'all niggas hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, nigga. We vibing to that Drake because I know you about to come in with some bullshit.
No. Listen. You know I'm a Drake stan, my nigga. I love when a nigga rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at work. I'm on break. And I played the intro was short. I played the first song. I go, it's R&B. Okay, whatever. Second song, R&B. This nigga serious? Third song, R&B. Oh, this nigga dead ass serious. Now this shit ass, boy. So I I ain't even giving it a thorough listen. You know what I'm saying? I was just mad at the fact that this nigga was singing. You know what I'm saying? I keep going like this nigga really
Yeah,
just.
but that's
Mars the rapper. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Drake been in the game for how long, bro? He been smoking shit, bro. We gotta stop. We gotta stop with that shit.
Okay, yes, but I
And
mean,
he's dropping 2 more projects, bro. Like we gotta stop, bro. That
he
man
said
is
that. He
fire,
came out
bro.
and said that.
Yeah, he's dropping another Scary Hours.
Yeah, he
Okay,
did say
Yeah.
all
that.
right,
And
all
the
right, all right,
poetry. He's dropping like poetry
all
with
right.
it.
Okay, all right. I'll take it. Back
Hold
to
on,
you.
man. Hold the fuck
He
on, man.
living
Y'all
life,
niggas.
bro. He living
I
life.
ain't gonna
That's what he's doing.
I ain't gonna let Mars do that. I know y'all niggas heard this shit. This nigga Drake, bro.
I love it. I love this shit, man.
Okay. Yo, come on, son. Nah. Mars, you a wild boy, man. This shit right here. I cleaned my whole apartment to this shit this morning, my nigga. I was in the corners. I was in the corners getting everything.
Dropping a whole random R&B album out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I wasn't. After that Jack Harlow verse, I was high. I was a little high on the Drake rapping.
That was
You
a good
understand what I'm
verse.
saying? So it was a great verse. So
Right.
it just kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's like, God damn it, what the fuck, man?
Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
Drake is smart, bro. He did that Churchill down verse for Jack. He knew niggas was gonna come back looking for more, man. He know what he be doing on them beats, man.
Right, bro.
Every
This
time
is
he do that
planned.
shit, every time, bro, he'll do that shit and then drop more life.
But I do appreciate the last song on the album with 21 Savage. He put DJ Drama in the hook. I really appreciated that. I was really.
You mean K Slay, Drama King.
I said, sorry, yeah, sorry.
The
Whoa,
Drama King, R.I.P. to the god, man.
that
Legend.
Yeah,
Boy.
RP, man.
That shit,
Damn.
that shit hit home. I said, wow, holy fuck. Thank you for
Motherfucking
that,
legend.
Drake. Appreciate you for that.
I think he did that to show niggas like, yo, don't get it twisted, nigga. This is a dance album. It's labeled dance. I'ma still get this hip hop shit off though. Y'all niggas still gotta be wary of fucking dropping when I drop.
That boy said tread lightly, basically.
Exactly, nigga. Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Tread lightly, man. But let's just to put a button on this for this specific point of this topic. Talent alone is not gonna cut it, y'all. If y'all trying to be an artist nowadays,
Nope.
you gotta make sure. So even more so, like if you're an artist, you gotta be in tune with other things. You gotta know how to edit a little bit. You gotta know how to maybe produce a little bit. You gotta be on the content game. Like you gotta. I saw all of this happening years ago without saying too much. And I mean, like I moved to Houston, and it's crazy, Kane, that you said how you started with your original Mac laptop and shit.
Yep.
With the homies here, like Drugs and Mars knows, like this is the same for y'all watching. This is the same MacBook that I had 10 years ago when I was with these niggas in the closet at my parents' crib. They would pull up, you know what I'm saying? Pull up, niggas come off the A train, you know what I mean? Take that long walk down the block to Far Rock to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And we would be legit in the closet. I had the foam on the wall and shit. And this was a closet I built. In our house that we had, my original room didn't have a closet. I had to build a closet to put there just to do this shit. And I mean, like, cop the equipment, cop the speakers, all that shit. And we was grinding, man. We was going in. Like, niggas got classic mixtapes still to this day that's on Hot New Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga Mel Blicky. And we not gonna get that deep, but it's just wild that you kind of had the same path that we did. You just, know what I mean? Like, shit just panned out for you. Just the universe was in your favor in the path that you took. So that was kind of it was cool at that. Like, I mean, we all three of us for sure can attest to that shit. I mean, yeah, I know y'all niggas remember, nigga.
You know, when he brought up the
trust,
MacBook, I started having fucking flashbacks of your crib. Like, damn, that's
bro,
crazy.
Y'all niggas
we
remember.
all go through the same shit, y'all, man.
And legit,
rides,
like, bro, legit, like this same laptop, this shit still works. I just updated, but I've had this shit for the last 10 years. I've replaced hard drives, all that shit. Like, this shit never kanked out on me.
As long as that motherboard is intact, then that shit is a truck, bro. That shit's never gonna die.
I'm never gonna let this shit go. That shit gonna be a piece
me neither,
of
bro. My shit never. I still got all the stickers on my shit, bro. It's never. Nah. It's forever, bro.
That shit is crazy, man. But just to kind of open up the convo, just to let y'all niggas know what we really mean about music business shit, because for as I can see, we got a Grammy nominated engineer, artist, and like I said, this nigga's an artist too. This nigga makes some cold ass music as well,
Appreciate
as
it,
well
bro.
as engineering music for all your favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my man, he worked at Barron's. It might be artists that you listen to that you don't even know my nigga engineer, because he not gonna
tapped
put
a
it in
few
your
people,
face.
bro.
Just
I mean,
to kind of word. Go ahead. What you say?
I was just gonna say, man, just one thing about Barron, bro. It was like, I don't know if anybody remembers DBZ, the hyperbolic time chamber, when niggas would go in there and it'd be
niggas know.
Okay, bad.
Crack in the 80s,
Okay.
they know this crack in the 80s.
Okay, bad. So we good. I'm an anime head. So, boys would go inside the hyperbolic time chamber. It'd be a week, but it'd be a year outside or some shit, right? That's how Barron felt. It felt like I learned in 6 months what at the studio, just being around them and getting hit with clients daily. I learned so much in a small period, and I worked for them for 6 years. So it was like there was no way I couldn't not elevate. And I worked with pretty much
You
all
went in there.
kinds of
You
people.
went in there with the short hair trunk style. Came out with the long hair trunk
Bro,
style.
I was still super. I walk around Super Saiyan, bro. My hair never goes
You
back,
took
bro.
Goku advice.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, listen to Goku. Like, yeah,
Listen to Goku, bro. I'm
That's it.
Gohan, bro. You
And
know how
Master Roshi.
You remember how Goku used to say, "Gohan, you're stronger than me," right?
Right.
So my Goku was Jason. Two might know Jason.
Shout out to Jason.
Okay.
I dream in stereo. What a
Yeah.
fire
Jason
ass
told you stay in
Instagram
Super
name.
Saiyan form on your
He
regular degular, so you could always be shit. You could become what you are right now.
He basically said, "Be better than me." Basically,
Ooh.
that's all he used to be telling us, and I'd
Not
be
for
like,
nothing.
"All right."
Jason is a Super Saiyan. That nigga got gold dreads.
Jason is a
he's
goat,
a white
bro.
boy. He's white. He got gold dreads. That nigga's goated for real. That nigga's a legend out here.
That's my brother, man. He's South African, so he
white.
He white, but he's one of us, bro, for sure.
I knew he was one of us. I seen it, but now knowing he's South African, it makes a lot more sense. Like, wow. Shout out to Jason, bro. Man. We gonna have to maybe do something with that, because he's legit. He's a legend.
He'd be down for it, and y'all would. That guy's a wealth of knowledge, bro.
Man,
I talk to him
if
all
he
the
come
time.
on, I want you on that pod too, for sure. Like,
oh yeah, I'm down for that.
For sure,
shit.
That'll be live, man. Like
Hell
that.
Yeah.
Jason is a legend. But
we got stories.
But speaking about Barron's, like, just for y'all listening, just to get a reference of what that studio is and what it means to the city of Houston. Toby and Wigway recorded there when he first started out. You know?
Still does.
He still works with Chris. Yeah, he still works with the homie Chris. This is just to show y'all. You know what I mean? My nigga Kang ain't for the play, man. Like, he's been around them people. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, I remember when that session that I mentioned earlier, when we recorded that song, when we pulled up, Toby was there that day. When we was leaving, Toby was pulling up.
I was about to say, you probably used to see Toby pull up all the time, bro. He lives in the studio, bro. But
all the time. He pull up with his wife. Pull up with Fat. Shout out to them. Like, he would and this is going to get into the topic we're talking about now. Just your talent alone won't cut it, because that nigga's talented as fuck. Rap, sing.
He can outbar everybody, bro.
Everybody. But he understood where music was going and the change, and he focused on building his brand more so than building the music that he was putting.
Right.
His brand, you speak on this a lot. Like, his brand is more than his music ability. It's his family he focuses on a lot. His marriage, his wife, the people around him. He displays that, and he does it with a aesthetic that's very fucking good. The shit is visually pleasing because it's clean. It's basic in terms of coloring, but this shit is just sleek, and it can't not work.
Yeah,
what he's doing, and
his music has intent. You know what I'm saying? People make music and they just say a bunch of shit because they like the beat. If you just listen to Toby's music, his shit got intent. Like, there's a reason for a song, and that song gonna do something to somebody's spirit, whether it be Try Jesus or, Fi. You know what I'm saying? I love that song, bro.
Man, my sister loved that song. My sister not even really into hip hop, But she love that shit.
I'm
Yeah,
not to cut y'all off. That nigga Toby is ahead of his time, bro. I don't
yeah,
know
bro.
what that nigga is on, bro. That nigga is a trendsetter, a fucking trailblazer.
I love that he wears the fucking the traditional like African garb. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit, bro. That's his brand, but
Oh, bro.
god damn, that shit is fire. So like
It's all intent, bro. You just said it right. His brand, if I can look from outside, if I was an A&R, his brand is literally family. It's God, family, and love, right? But it's like protection as well. And that's like my people, Nigerian. Is my mom, she pray all the time. She always be like, you need to pray before a session, da 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 da, all that stuff. But at the same time, she be like, you need to wear your Nigerian on you like all the time. So Toby's like, you know what? I'm Nigerian. Tobe Chuku. Why do I gotta change my name to Big Tobe or something? Like he like, nah, forget that. Like I'm me, and that's why he
Yeah.
wears those garb, and he do all his own alterations, bro. So he's really into
he
it.
does his
Like
set design too,
Bro,
bro.
he is a beast,
he
bro.
doesn't said
He's a beast.
Nate the director, that's one of the homies, bro, and he just tells me Toby's like that, bro. Like he's very hands-on with this, and it's intent. So I respect it, bro, because people make music now with no intention. It's here today, gone tomorrow.
Niggas' intentions nowadays is I want it all. Like my nigga.
Yeah, I remember you told me that, and I was
Outta
just like,
here, my nigga.
that doesn't mean shit to me, bro. I want it all too, but
Word, nigga, everybody wants
What
it
the
all.
fuck is all? What is
right,
that?
what is all, bro? Like all is so.
Bro, niggas be caught up in rap lyrics and movies and shit. Like, bro, what is I want it all, bro? What does that even mean?
Niggas want, I want the world. The world is out. Niggas watch too much fucking pop culture shit
Mm-hmm.
and don't get me
It's
started,
not even
man.
realistic. It's not even a
Yeah.
realistic fucking quote.
Cause if you ask them what is all to them, like y'all niggas seen, I showed Kang. It's crazy that you even know, cause we spoke on this and I showed y'all like the text, like, cause nowadays, like I told you, I'm retired partially. I'm not making music or doing anything music related unless is a purpose and is, I mean, it has value that is gonna be given in return. And nowadays, like I've been like y'all niggas know me, like I'm a producer and I work with a lot of niggas. I'm hands on with production and everything. I want to sit with you. I want to craft a project with y'all niggas from start to finish. I'm doing the artwork. I'm doing everything, brand and all that shit. It's crazy that I had this mindset 10 years ago when we was doing this shit, but it all makes sense now. But it's like I ask niggas like, yo, what do you want out of this music shit? Like, what is your goals? Cause if I'm working on music now, I want to know what your goal is so I know where we want to walk. I'm not just making music because you think, yo, this song is hard, we're gonna make it up. That's not a realistic thing nowadays.
No.
So I asked niggas like, yo, what is your goal? And niggas be getting mad at me. Like niggas,
Because they don't have the answer.
exactly.
Niggas don't have
Niggas
the
don't got an
answer,
answer,
bro.
son. Like
Yeah, there's no
niggas
answer
got
for
no
it.
answer. Niggas get mad at me. I'm like, I don't care, but I'm really doing it to help. Like, what is your goal? And when you tell me this, yo, I want it all, man. The artist being an artist allows you to do all this other thing. And I'm like, yo, so you want to make music to not make music? Or are you trying to actually pursue a career in this shit?
Right.
Niggas told me they could get into music and be a doctor if they wanted to. I'm like, my nigga, like,
what?
So you want to get into music to do something outside of music? Why don't just do that first and have the love and passion for music and pursue it that? But like
Niggas
I said,
just want to be celebrities. That's all it is,
That's
bro.
I just said that
really what it
earlier.
is, bro. It's the
That's all it
fame,
is.
bro.
That's all it is. They want to be a
People want to be
celebrity.
famous, but
Yeah,
people
they
don't
want to be famous.
understand.
Right.
But being famous ain't what it's cooped up to be, bro. Like I've been around artists that don't like being famous. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to come into the studio having to tell the studio like, yo, can you make sure nobody's in the building? I don't want to get swamped by niggas asking for autographs and being on my dick for not really wanting to know me. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that shit. Cause even in sessions, bro, like I don't even fanboy, bro. Like being in studios with like Quentin Miller and Propane and people like that, bro, like they're just human beings, bro. At the end of the day, like there's no
I
yo, bro,
always say
listen
that,
to
bro.
my shit. Listen to my shit. Like, nah, bro. There's we ain't got time for that shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
we got work to do.
My nigga Kang did engineer a song for Stopper and Quentin Miller. Like, listen, my nigga is established. I just want y'all niggas to listen. No,
Bro,
I
we out here.
mean, a
Out
reading
here.
rapper. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bun B, executive produced the project.
Yes, sir.
But not to go back to this, but um, it's kind of the reason why like my stoppage of doing music or doing music with other niggas, why it got so serious and I just literally stopped. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you got
saying?
to that place way before I did. Like,
Yeah, bro,
you got
niggas was
there
hitting
way
me up,
earlier
bro,
than me.
bro, niggas was, you know what I'm saying, hitting me features, and
Niggas was
I
lit. Like
was,
for what we was doing back then, niggas was very lit in terms of city just coming up at that time. With ASAP Mob was coming up. Like we was
right.
doing our thing too. Like niggas had a lot of attention, but I guess just subconsciously niggas seen all of the shit that it came with and was like, nah.
Just felt, yeah.
And what it took, it was just like, cause I mean, we was in them studios. To Chris back home, shout out to Chris in Houston, and shout out to Chris at motherfucking No Mystery.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We
Both
been
Christmas.
recording with niggas. Like we've been
Yeah,
recording. That nigga Chris is multi-platinum. That nigga recorded Eminem, Biggie, X, like mad niggas from the back of the
Mad
90s
niggas.
New York
That's
hip hop
tight.
shit. So we've been around that shit, but like we said, we seen through everything else that everybody was
Doing,
like
yeah.
trying to achieve. The
Yeah.
success, the fame, the celebrity. Niggas was like, yo, that's what y'all trying to get to. This you don't realize a lot of other shit goes into that.
I was talking to Drugs. I talk to Drugs about this shit all the time. All the niggas that was rapping when we was rapping on the come up, the niggas is still on the come up.
Yeah.
Yep. Or they
You know?
not, or they not at all.
Or they not at all. You know
Like,
what
Well,
I'm
them
bro,
saying?
niggas
it's
was
so
working at
many
Whole
niggas.
Foods.
Them niggas is still like sharing and you know what I'm saying, doing all that extra shit. Like, you
Bro,
know.
it was so many niggas from, and it was a couple years younger or maybe around my age from, high school and shit like that. I used to be in ciphers with battle rapping. I'm thinking niggas was about to be on. Like, it was niggas in this, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was going hard. We had the squads. We knew niggas. We was plugged in, street fam. You know what I'm saying? It was so lit, bro. Like, I just knew somebody was gonna get on. And then nobody's rapping.
Word up. Crazy.
And that's part of it too. Like my nigga Drugs, I mean, not to give too much away like background and shit, but my nigga went to high school in a area in Brooklyn where a lot of like where hip hop was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like around where Biggie was from, Fab grew up, Hove, like in that area of Brooklyn. So this nigga was tapped in with like niggas that, you know what I mean, was coming. And I mean, I don't know how much we want to shout this nigga out, but from, I mean, that nigga Fabio came from the same high school and shit. And that nigga is doing his thing right now. If you
Right.
want to say that.
That's
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Yo, Drugs, you went to school with Jay West too, right?
Yeah, that's my nigga, bro.
They got
Yeah, Jay
songs with
West,
Jay
yeah.
West and all that.
Yeah.
Battle
Jay West is
rapper Jay
yeah,
West.
battle
I
rapper
mean,
now, yeah.
I know
Oh,
niggas remember your song. I know Drugs remember that shit.
oh yeah, for
Shout out to
sure.
my nigga Brooks. Shout out to Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic record. Mel Blake featuring Jerry West and Brooks. But bro, that's just the music business, man. But I wanted to play this because just to open this convo up, I like to say my new catchphrase and motto is something's happening. Whatever it is, you feel like if it's good or bad, you know you can. I feel like as people, as humans, we can sense when something is happening, whether you are aware of it going on or not. But so I say that to say, like every few days or every other week, we hear a new come out and they express their differences with their label, or they talk about, yo, damn, I want to do this, but the label is not letting me do this, or yo, I want off of this label, they getting too much money off of me. So I wanted to play this clip of Logic. I mean, he gets into it. I mean, people say sometimes it's a rollout, not, but actually, I just listened to him on the new podcast, and I can't say I was a fan of Logic, never really like that. For whatever reason, we have our reasons why we don't and why we do listen to artists. But listening to him on this interview, just because he was himself completely in the interview, and it came across as like, yo, it opened me up to realizing like, yo, he's a person too. Like I can't really be shitting on him because I might have differences with this. So I wanted to play this clip of him just to open up the convo of him kind of getting into it with his label.
Fucking up my releases, man. First of all, I love you, Tunji. Tunji's my guy. He ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? What the fuck is going on, man? I told Def Jam that I wanted to release my shit as a 2-pack, and I just found out that they're releasing it as 2 singles at the same time. What kind of shit is that? On top of that, they telling me, oh, don't drop your music video early, because if you do, you might upset our partners who feel like YouTube's getting an exclusive. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about my fans, man. I care about hip-hop. I care about music. And I'm going to be honest.
Speaking about Logic still, just to put a button on it, it just seems like Logic's whole thing about Def Jam wanting to put out the 2 of his songs that he wanted to drop both as singles as a 2-pack. It just sounds like they're trying to get the business side of it so they can make the most money that they can. And he's like, yo, my artistry means more than the business. I know I might make more money this way, but this is how I want it. And fortunately, it seems like the music business has been taken over by the business aspect of it. More music. You know what that fucking SpongeBob clip with Plankton, 99% hot gas, 1% evil? That's what the music business is. It's 1% artistry and music, 99% business now.
Yeah. On top of the fact that he sat there and admitted that he used to play by the business rules and then wanted to stop, and you think do you think the suit's gonna let you stop? No, nigga, you don't try to switch up on us now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ran
I get both sides of it, man. And like I said, I listened to him on New Radio yesterday, and he was talking about he said that like, yo, I used to follow those games, I would do the poppy shit, and I got mad bread off of it. I guess it seems like playing that game is a lot that you have to deal with, like your morality, what you value. That if you could just put up with it for however long your deal is, you can get rich. But whatever you value means more to you, of course. So you're still dealing with that as you're getting all this money. It seemed like Logic got mad rich and still was dealing with like, yo, damn, I don't know what I really wanted out of this shit. So
he's talented.
Shout out to Logic. Yeah, I'm about to say he's very talented. I never listened to his music. Yeah. Shout out to Logic. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you now. Interview. I haven't listened to any of your music, but I might check it out now just off. And
just
I fuck with him.
His album's out.
So it is out.
Yeah,
Word.
I'm about to put it on my phone.
Yeah, I'm about to get that. Shout out to him and shout out to him for shitting on Joe. Fuck with that.
He got a song I used to love. He did it with his heavyset guy. I forgot the name of the fucking song, man.
I ain't heard heavyset in a while. Call the nigga fat.
I ain't want to call son fat because son dead nice. Fat nigga.
Action Bronson.
No, not Action Bronson.
Oh, okay, bad.
Some Spanish nigga.
Bodega Bams?
No.
Is a New York nigga?
He sound like a New York nigga. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but shout out to that man. I mean, so he got a song with Logic, you said?
Who?
Shit, I don't know. Nigga, heavyset dude.
Young Jesus. The song is called Young Jesus featuring Big Limbo.
Oh, that might be one of his mans. Shout out to Big L,
so,
Big Limbo.
Yeah, that shit is it right there. I like that song a lot.
Moving on, we could get into more artists beefing with their label, but we wanted to end that. Post Malone dropped the album that nobody knew about. 12 Carat Toothache.
What?
This is getting into more of how labels and artists are not on the same page because of where music is now.
That title was ass.
That's a fire ass title, nigga. 12 Carat Toothache.
Nah, I don't like that. That
I fuck with that. I think it's creative.
I'd rather that as a song rather than an album.
I think both. I appreciate that as a song and a title.
What's Jack Harlow's
album
title? Come Home, the Kids Miss You.
Yeah, I don't. That's
I think that's fire too.
It sounds like a Disney movie. It's like a bad Disney movie.
What are we doing, bro?
Starring. I can't even give you who was starring that. That sounds like a bad Disney movie.
Hey, nigga, Jack ain't worried about you niggas. He got KFC to push, nigga. He got Kentucky Fried Chicken to get out here. He don't care about what you niggas think.
That commercial made me cringe on another level.
He got mad chicken. He's slanging on you niggas, man. What the fuck you talking about?
They signed this nigga to a chicken commercial.
He got a chicken deal, nigga. I know a lot of niggas in the hood that want a chicken deal.
He could have just played the Colonel. I would have kind of fucked with that more than him just being in the fucking commercial. Anyway, yeah, that Post Malone album, that's a cold flex, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from Kentucky. I guess that's the only reason why they able to let that shit slide because I mean he is a white boy, even though the
Wait.
colonel is a white man.
Who from Kentucky? Not Jack.
Jack Harlow from Kentucky.
I thought you were talking about Post Malone. I was about to say.
Oh yeah, nah, Jack Post Malone from Dallas, ain't he?
Yeah, I was about to say he a Dallas nigga.
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
nigga from that. I mean, you know, a lot of niggas feel away about Posty. Niggas got culture vulture accusations. I say whatever. Shout out.
I fuck with Post Malone. I just didn't know he dropped the album. That's bad marketing.
Yeah.
And niggas could say it's bad marketing, or they could say, yo, his label didn't believe in that shit, so they fucking stifled his fucking release.
That's true.
A nigga like Post Malone should have, whether the album is good or not, it should have maximum reach with the marketing.
My nigga, if the label has given up on Post Malone, I don't know what's going on with that label.
Hey, nigga, something is
What if
happening.
the album's ass? What if the album's ass?
Yeah.
Even if the album is ass, bro, we get mad ass albums, but niggas still get marketing behind it.
You're right, yeah. You're right.
And shout out to Post. Shout out to Post. Him and his he just had a daughter, and he's just got engaged too. So.
Oh yeah, that's
Happy Father's Day, then. Heard up.
That's
Happy
tight.
Father's Day.
I just feel like
motherfucking father.
I just feel like, and I'm not saying it's okay, but I just feel like a lot of artists they get that nod or they get that okay because they've gotten so much success, or they're known to put out such great work that they could just get off a little shit project and slide it off for the people. Like, yeah, y'all niggas go stream that, go cop that, you know what I'm saying? Get the merch, all that, you know what I mean? It's shitty, bro. The quality, the music, the songs, is just, it don't tie together. The story doesn't make sense.
Low quality music.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you can actually argue. Actually, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Because you can probably.
I'm gonna say we could argue. It could be that he put out this music purposely because this was his last project on that label.
Yep.
So,
right.
Well, yeah.
Right.
This is a thing that we see often happen where typically at the end of recording contracts, for those listening that aren't aware of how this works, you typically sign a deal with whatever label for maybe like a five album run, maybe 3, the lowest. After that is done, typically you're supposed to just be, you free, like at any job. But with these music labels, they want you to renegotiate because they like, all right, we getting bread off of this. I want to get more. Let's renegotiate. Mm-hmm. And typically the artist is like, yo, I want more. And the label is like, yo, nah, we're not giving you that. So your last project on the label, why wouldn't they be like, yo, if you're not signing back here, it's good business and it's bad business, more like morale wise. Like, yo, if you want to sign back here, all right, we're going to put this shit out. Your last album, make sure it gets maximum. Or if you're not back, let's see how the market does your shit. Like, we're not going to promote this shit. You do your own thing and you get up out of here. We're not going to give you value on your exit, basically, is what they're saying.
All right. It's kind of like what they try to do with Young Boy. Like the Nevada joint that was on his last album, was that Control? Like, if that song wasn't hard on its own, the label would just let him flop. Like, they want to see him flop because I think he's with Atlantic still, or APG.
He's with Atlantic.
Yeah, APG. And APG and APG is like, I just know from people I know who signed as like songwriters or producers, once APG is done with you, it's like, hope your lawyer knows how to get you out this contract, or you're gonna renegotiate this shit and you're gonna do this work. It's like, oh shit. And
they don't let you go.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me, bro. That they know that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you brought up the renegotiating, because that's probably why you see people be like, man, this label they're not trying to let me out this deal. And it's because once an artist tries to renegotiate, the label's like, well, I don't think we can consider that last album an album. So you still owe us an album.
So many tricks that they pull. We've seen it with Meek. We've seen it with so many. We have very
Tory Lanez. Yeah.
There's too many examples of this. For me, it was an easy decision to music shit. Well, I love music. I'm gonna still do it, but I gotta pivot into another space and let the music be something that's just a result of what I'm doing personally. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and overall, just to put a button on this, that's kind of what I wanted to get off. If you're an artist nowadays, man, you gotta have another thing that is excelling, that is propelling you to a higher place that you want to be, whether it's YouTubing, whether it's the content space, podcasting. You need something else to help facilitate the music that you're trying to put out there.
Yep.
Because the music business alone is not set up for an artist, whether you're established or not established, to just come in and make mad bread. It's not set up for you.
Yep.
That's just how it is. You could be independent. You could be on a label, which is when you sign to a label, is like a bank. Either way, it's still going to be hard work.
Right.
So,
and you answered your own question earlier, brother.
Hey,
what's the difference to 3 years ago from the music industry? That's it. Like,
that's
if you ain't making content, nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody give a fuck.
Your music could be fire as shit. Nobody give a shit. They don't know you. They don't know who you look like.
That a lot, man. With Bobby Schmurder, shout out Bobby. Be like, yo, Bobby, you need to be a YouTuber, bro. Music
at this point,
doing it.
Yeah,
at this point,
yo, it's sad to say this, man, but it was a sad video I watched. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Side Talk NYC.
Oh yeah,
but Bobby had did a video with them, and he was in the middle of Manhattan. You know,
see, I didn't see that. I gotta go watch.
Yeah, he was trying to get people to say Bobby for mayor, and it was just like, damn, like fuck, he's at this point right now. Damn, shit.
That's bad, and it's good though. It's like if he,
it was good that he's out in the street, with the fan. But the fact that he has to do that to kind of market, it was kind of giving like market myself vibes. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just him. And
we played the video on that Bobby pod. Like that was that whole video of him saying, "Yo, I got these projects ready, but my marketing not up to par. I need help."
Right.
Niggas be crying out for help nowadays. But just to put a really end on this shit, hip hop is a space, and rap music and the culture is a lot of bravado in that shit and what you're doing. So for niggas to be like, yo, I need help, it takes a lot for them to do that. But realizing that's what it takes, like they know, like, damn, if I don't have this marketing or this company behind me, I'm not gonna get my music heard. So they in a position where they want to ask for help, but they still trying to do it on like this bravado, like, yo, nigga. It's like, my nigga, be a real person and just ask for help, bro. Like,
all right,
stop all of this street nigga shit, like. But that's a whole nother topic. That's actually me and my nigga Lord. Shout out to Lord. We got a pod dropping in a couple of minutes. Actually, we got our first visual cracking the 80's pod. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hear that. By the time y'all hear this is gonna be out already. That'll be out already.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and transition into. I wanted to talk on this just because I thought it was important. Jennifer Hudson, we got to give her some appreciation. She's the most recent EGOT winner. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
She is only 17 people in the fucking world that has an EGOT, which for those that don't know, EGOT is winners of an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. When you get all four of those, you're considered an EGOT winner. And there's only 7 of them in the entire world. Like 17, not 7, 17.
So we knew she was special from, what was that? The first one, Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls.
Yeah, we knew she was
way back
she was destined for greatness. Yeah, way back when. So
I ain't even gonna lie. I be jamming at hotels, man. That shit kind of
Wait,
fire,
see, this is.
I'm
glad you said that because this is something that happens to me a lot. You're thinking of Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson. I thought I'm thinking of. Okay,
I confuse them a lot too.
That's what I was thinking, man.
I don't know why. I always
take
they came out around the same time. Oh, here we go. They favor each other, and I hate that I compare them like that, but it just happens because they came around.
Yeah, they favor each other, and their music is kind of in the same tone of R&B.
That's what got me. I'm like, oh
shit. They're both amazing vocalists.
Yeah, word.
Ooh, that shot.
Jennifer Hudson. I'm trying to remember what.
So Jennifer Hudson made history last Sunday. The Respect Star joined the elite EGOT club. And EGOT is an artist who has won Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award. Hudson already had an Emmy, a Grammy, and an Oscar. And Sunday, she won a Tony for her role as a co-producer in the musical A Strange Loop, which won Best Musical at the Tonys. So, like I said, I didn't see the movie. Well, it's a musical. Didn't see it, but man, I thought this was a fucking amazing news that needed to be fucking shared on our platform. Shout out to Jennifer Hudson and Jasmine Sullivan.
Yesterday's price isn't today's price.
Damn. Not at all.
Nigga. We got a Grammy nominated artist and engineer in the building right now. So we
Engineer.
can go ahead and I mean, this shit get a little different now. I had this on the topic list for a while until we got an actual Grammy nominated man in the building. This shit hit a little different, my brother. Like, how does that feel, bro? Like, you could possibly be in this space too eventually. Like, man, you got your first nom, not gonna be the last. You're gonna win one.
Yeah, bro.
Shit, you talked up. We ain't gotta speak about it on the pod unless you want to. You spoke about it off pod. Like, you got some names and some people that's hitting the lines nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man, that shit's normal. Like, again, like
speak on it, my brother.
one thing I learned, bro, just in the studio is just learn how to. Most of these artists, big engineers, big producers, bro, they're human beings, bro. Like, y'all ever heard of DJ Burn One?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DJ Burn One, that's my homie, bro. Like, he works in Atlanta at Tree Sounds. I hit him up all the time. He just saw the Grammy nod, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's somebody I grew up listening to on mixtapes and shit and beats and whatnot. And like, that's somebody I can hit up for info. Again, my homeboy Dylan. My homeboy Davis is a games engineer now, and we worked at Barron together. So this dude, he damn near celebrity too. He beat me to a billboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, bro, that's like dope. And he's like, yeah, bro, it ain't shit to me though, because I'm in the studio right now, bro. Yeah, I'm in.
He got a goal. He got a goal that he working on.
Right. So I mean, bro, if I tell you, bro, I can talk to so many engineers. I know so many engineers in the game that work with big artists, but that shit don't really. I don't know. It just don't really do nothing to me until I meet somebody like fucking Mike Dean. I might fucking wig out, bro. Like that.
Nah, Mike Dean. That's a different
But
level
then in the
of
end,
legend.
you gonna meet him. You gonna
meet him. Yeah, in a minute. Yeah,
you gonna meet him.
Before I got on the podcast, I was telling too. I was in contact with Don Tolliver's one of his producers and shit, and like that's just off some random shit. Like they were like, "Yo, we just need an engineer in the city," and my homeboy Davis knows him because he's done some work with them. So it's like, "Yo, this is Big Kang. He just got a Grammy nod." They're like, "Oh, bet. Well, shit. When we get some details." Yeah, it was just like, when we get some details, we'll hit you up. And I'm like, all right, bet, bro, I'm here. But like, this shit is just every day, bro. I just learned to like appreciate it, but you know, not get big headed. Like,
right.
It comes with the territory, man.
You still got work to do.
Fucking skill level.
Still got way more work to do.
You got a skill that motherfuckers want. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas want like what you are offering. So that's a beautiful feeling to be like, yo, I'm just offering a service that is something that's coming from my brain and my like. I don't have to I could be anywhere to do this shit, and if motherfuckers want this and will pay for it, it's a beautiful thing, man. That's what work should be. That's what I think work in this country and in the world. It should be shit like that. It should be off of what you like to do.
Yeah, I always just tell people, man, do something you love, and it'll probably be the one thing you do forever. But like, I'm like you too. Like, I don't see myself just being an engineer for hire forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know so much other shit. Like, just being an engineer in the rooms with people, bro. There's some people who can't write, and they don't know how to like break their lyrics down a little bit. So I be in here helping people with lyrics as well. And he be like, oh, bro, thanks for that. If I'm in LA and I do that shit, I'm like, nah, nigga, I need that point. You know what I'm saying? I need that because.
Let's talk on that, man. Like, that's been my whole thing since I've moved to Houston. Like, I've been in that position, like being a producer, but also being a motherfucking songwriter for niggas, but taking the short on like, yo, just to make this blow, like, hey, you're gonna put your name on this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I ended up. But what not help me, but led me to being like, yo, I want to retire, son. I don't want to do this shit.
Yo, Five, you was ghostwriting for niggas? Word.
Hey, man.
Oh, shit. What's understood ain't got to be explained, nigga. All
right.
I heard it.
And hey, I can believe it.
No.
And I can believe
it. Oh, yeah, I definitely do. But
me and Kang got songs together. Like, y'all niggas, man, like, I don't really like to speak on too much shit that is understood already, but it's like, man, niggas could see what's going on. what's
Plain as
going
day.
on.
Yo, tell
Like,
it. Yo, tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you spoke on it on the pod already, but explain real quick how where you started from and how you got to this.
Right.
Man, damn, that's a good question, man. Like, wow. I wasn't prepared to answer that, but damn, I get into it like, all right, man, I'm making music, like, just to start, just to get my beginning. I was probably like 17, 18. And I mean, growing up in the city, 17, 18, my homie RP, bro, I love you. He went to the military, died in the military. This was during like the Iraq War, New York shit, like after 9/11, all this type of shit. Like we knew what the world was at this time. So my nigga Rob, next door neighbor, growing up in Far Rock, like in Far Rock in New York City, houses are attached together. Like you might have your own house, but it's attached to another nigga's house. So literally, you could own your property, but you share a beam that's attached to another person's property. So anyway, my next door neighbor was one of my best homies, my nigga Rob. He went to Tuskegee College. And my first experience of knowing what it meant to leave the hood and leaving Far Rock was through him. I was living vicariously through this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he went away to college, came back. And you know when you go away to college, you come back for different breaks. He came back one time and showed me FL Studio, right? Nigga, show me FL Studio. I was like, oh shit, this is cool. I had no interest in that shit at all. At the time, I was copping kicks off eBay, selling, flipping shit, just trying to get money. And I was doing the FAFSA hustle. Like, I would get financial aid from school, nigga, and it would pay for more than I needed. A check in return, like, yeah, nigga, I got a refund check. I was that shit like I was balling, nigga. As like an 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old man. Just got like a random 2 racks on them off the rip. Just cuz. So he showed me Final Cut. I mean, fast forward. I met y'all niggas through the homies. So we gotta have a pod with just everybody that's involved in this story and just have a pod about that shit. But I mean, met the homies, you know what I'm saying? Met these through a couple of other homies. We started making music. I always give it up to y'all niggas for sure, because like I would never continue making music or being a producer if I didn't have artists and people that wanted beats. You know what I mean? I learned this shit on my own through YouTube and through my homie introducing it to me. But if it wasn't for y'all niggas, I would never continue to make this shit. Like, I wouldn't have a reason. Fast forward, we making our music. We jamming. We in the city. We doing shows. We going to PA for shows. Like, we was live, bro. We did some shit back then, son. Like, we did videos before. And so, like, me getting into music, I realized, my music, like, we need some videos, son. Like, how we gonna get to do the videos? Damn, these niggas charge a lot. Let me just cop a camera. I'm getting these FAFSA checks. Fuck it. Let me cop a cam and learn this shit, man. Like, fuck it. I didn't learn enough, but I learned enough to get the videos out, edit them shits.
Yep.
My nigga Mars dropped that Jordan 3s, nigga. I ain't gonna front. That video right there was set me off to be like, yo, I could do this shit. That Jordan 3s, nigga. While I Smoke? What was that project name? When I Smoke? While I Smoke?
While I smoke, yeah.
That's all right.
I gotta listen to that shit now. Nigga had Lindsay Lohan on the back cover with the track list. Like, niggas this was in 2009, 8 shit, bro. Like, I was still in in college. This probably might be like 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my daughter's mother, because if I ain't never met her, I would have never met y'all niggas.
You would never met us,
shit.
bro. Like, we met this nigga just smoking in a crib. Like,
Word.
We ain't know you, nigga. You wasn't my and especially in New York. No, you was definitely Bonnie's boyfriend, nigga. To us,
right.
You know, you wasn't even a boyfriend, nigga. You was like, yo, that's a nigga.
Yeah, word. Because we was together for years at that point.
You was just that nigga there, but you was.
Right.
I mean, you had swag. You was a New York is so toxic, bro. Let's speak on that, because I'm going on a rant. But let's speak on that. Like, we didn't know this nigga at all. Like, we just came across this nigga based off of like mutual friends or mutual acquaintances. Yeah. Niggas didn't know him at all, but niggas had preconceived notions based off of whatever else we thought, based off what niggas is supposed to do and what niggas look like in New York. Niggas had no reference of this man at all. Niggas was just like, yo, that's her. That was her. That's so-and-so baby father. We don't know that nigga.
I played a track for y'all. I played a track. I was doing music with homeboy I grew up with.
And once you
played
play the song, that was it. That was nigga.
That was it. Yeah, this nigga could rap. Oh, all right, we fucking with this nigga.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we friends now.
We friends now, nigga. Oh,
Yo,
shit,
New York is so toxic, son. I hate that shit,
Word.
but I love it too, cause it's like,
Word.
yo, that's a fucked up way to be friends with somebody. It's like good at that. Oh, all right, cool. But nah,
Word.
like,
Word. I
it's
was
fucked
down. I'm like,
up,
oh shit,
man.
this nigga make beats. Oh shit, this nigga Mel is the nicest nigga I've heard. Drugs, the nicest nigga I heard. And what
This
the
nigga
fuck?
singing, he rapping. This
Rapping,
nigga
this
beats is
nigga-
cold.
Man, this nigga do
the
it
fuck is
all,
going
bro.
on?
One stop shop.
Bro, and then
Word, bro.
exactly, and then niggas would come over to my crib. I had to set up. They would go to literally open the closet. Yeah, I know y'all niggas remember closet up,
That A-Train rides was just
smoking
like,
bud in the room, man. That
yo,
shit
bro.
bring me back.
Oh man, so crazy, bro.
That A-Train rides are far rock different.
Yo, for real, going
It's
across
like
that
you
little
taking
water.
like you taking an airplane. It's like you getting on
No,
a
for
flight.
real, bro. But every time I would go to your crib, I'm looking out the window, just thinking I'm about to lay some shit down when I get in this nigga crib.
And you would,
Yeah,
nigga.
you would. Word. So, you know.
So I mean, we was doing that. We was putting out music, and then I left. I left New York. I got into a relationship, and I left. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't tell the homies. Like, I just was like, yo, I got this girlfriend. I'm moving to Houston.
You was with her for a while prior though, so we felt it coming. Niggas knew.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
we
wild
knew.
because she wasn't from Houston. Fuck her. Fuck you, bitch. If you listen to this shit, she wasn't from Houston and none of that shit. But it was just a decision that I decided. Like, yo, Houston. I've been there a couple. I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Let's just make this decision. It wasn't literally. It was no decision. Yo, I want to do this. I'm gonna do it. Did that, nigga, and it was that. The future was it. Like,
yep. I still think that's one of like you making that move inspired me to leave New York. Like,
just get out of that. Just get
to
out of
the
that
fuck out of
fucking
New York.
place,
Yeah,
man.
get
That
the
city
fuck
is
out.
not normal,
All of
son.
us.
Like,
Yeah. You made all of us shit. You just made it possible.
And I'm
you know
happy,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna front. That shit makes me so happy, bro. Cause it's like, yo, my niggas, like, we got, bro, yo, drugs. I told you yesterday I had to get at one of the homies just cause they mindset is just some bullshit, son. It's like New York treats you and programs you to think that, yo, New York is the greatest city in the world. Blah, 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 blah.
Everything happens here. It begins here. If you can't make it here, you can't make it anywhere.
Can't make it anywhere. That's a fucking. There's some truth to
Yeah,
that.
There's a truth to it, but
it might be 100% true.
It is 100% true.
Let's not downplay it. It's 100% true.
100%. Yeah, go ahead.
The city's still bullshit.
I say it's 100% true, but you got to have a focus, fam. If you this is what happens. You grow up in the city and you feel this way. It's your ego feeling like, yo, this is the city I need to be in. This shit is lit. But then you get older in real life happens. You need a job. You need all of this. And you realize, yo, shit is mad expensive here. So I got to be rich just to have a 1-bedroom apartment that's 525 square feet that I'm paying $1,200 for. It's like, yo, this shit don't make sense, son. Nah, fuck out of here.
Word, this shit, bro.
Nigga, get a
like it's just like there. That was kind of the reason why like I chilled with like music because like life was just like, yo, work.
Life was happening
between work, having a kid, between trying to find my own shit, and it just was too much, bro. On top of trying to be a rapper, and I don't indulge in illegal activities, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm a clock in the work ass.
Gotta be a regular nigga,
right? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's the only way to prosper in New York City is to like just work for the state. You know what I'm saying?
Just work for the USPS and nigga.
Yeah, just work for the PSTL.
That's it.
Don't try to be, a celebrity. Don't no. You're gonna waste your time.
Or you're gonna wait. You're not gonna waste your time, or you're gonna get into a position that you didn't want to be in when you start. You're gonna be mad famous, and niggas gonna be trying to arrest you every day.
Yep. So my best advice.
I thought it was funny how y'all was saying like people say in New York, like I gotta make it out of here because if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. That's how Houston niggas think. It's like we don't want to leave Houston because we feel like we're the next big thing since fucking Zero or something. And it's like, yo, nobody gives a shit about that. Like Travis Scott made it. He made it in LA.
And New York.
And New York and Atlanta and all that. And then like a lot of us in Houston will leave Houston and go to Atlanta or LA. But I don't know too many people who go to LA and make it because it's high as shit out there. So they can't even make that. Like they had no hustle in the city in Houston. Then they go to LA and they thinking, oh yeah, I'm finna be in the studio. And I'm like, no, nigga, you're gonna be paying more for studio time. You're gonna be paying more for everything that you already were trying to do in Houston. You just want to be around some clout. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that word, bro. Clout is a drug nowadays, nigga.
Good luck. That's why I don't move like that. That's why I'm like, man, we got the internet, bro. Like I was on Clubhouse, bro. Just
you
network.
worldwide. Yeah, you don't have to move somewhere.
You ain't gotta go nowhere, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
Look what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on Zoom meetings with it's a dude who mixed Lupe Fiasco's album. His name is Craig Bauer. I was literally in one of his like workshops.
Come around though. Look! Shout out to Loaded. Look how I come around though. Craig, look at Craig. Let's shout out to Craig. This is This is not just this is the world. This is the world.
It's crazy.
Though. But but that shit's crazy. Like just being on Zoom and shit like this. Like, bro, you just need to know how to talk to people and gotta hustle, bro. Everything else.
Yes, sir.
I mean, everything else, bro. If you're a weirdo, ain't shit happening for you, bro.
You ain't got no drive, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta be a fucking human, son.
Like, you gotta be a human, bro.
It's all it takes.
Right.
Cause I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna front that Leave Me Alone song that we did. That's one of my favorite joints, bro. Like that I ever recorded.
Fam, I still get people hit me up like, what y'all doing with this? Like, what's up?
Bro, same. Like, it's crazy because it's like, yo, we did that song. We weren't in the studio. Like,
nah. I did that shit in my room.
Bro, this is how real this nigga is, bro. This nigga is a Grammy-nominated engineer. And I'm saying he's a Grammy-nominated because he's an artist, he's a producer, and he's an engineer. This nigga has made beats that we collabed on that has been, holy shit, nigga. Like, you sure you just engineer, nigga? You don't just engineer. You do this shit. So it's like, yo, bro, like, nigga, bro. So I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna say this now. Like, it meant a lot. And it was very valuable to me that we did that song together. Like, because like I said, I asked you for information on how to engineer because what I was doing in the past with the collective I was with, we was putting music out a lot. So I had to learn skills that I had to learn how to engineer. I didn't get it to a level that was like standard, but I did think I got a pretty good level based off what you told me. But anyway, working with you on that shit, I'm like, yo, this nigga here, he don't know me out of a hole in the wall. He just know me from this one studio session and Instagram, being cool, being a regular person. We just connected. He wants to do a song with me. Like, that's fucking dope, bro. Like, I'm not gonna front. I treated that song and that verse and everything about that process, how fast I got it back to you. I treated that shit with like I valued that shit. Cause I'm like, yo, my son, like, I know where he work. Like I know he running into people. I met Toby at this spot. I know he's running into, but he's valuing the appreciation of just meeting another person that's cool type shit. Like another nigga that's just a real human. So when you asked me to get on that song, I was like, yo, bro, damn, I'm gonna do it. But goddamn, this shit mean a lot more than just you asking me to do a song. So that song is one of the songs that, yo, it's streaming right now. Y'all can listen to Leave Me Alone, Big Kang, Leave Me Alone EP featuring me. Like, it was just like, yo, goddamn, man. Like, I'm a producer. I shouldn't be making
nothing 5'2". Sorry to cut you off, but that's how I felt when I met you in drugs. You know what I'm saying? Me coming from recording at my son's crib back in the day, and then going through what I went through, and then coming home, and then meeting y'all niggas and seeing how that y'all bond was not even in person, just on wax. That shit was like, holy fuck. Nah, I gotta write a mixtape right now for these niggas. Nah, I'm bugging the fuck. Nigga, that week after I met y'all, I was in the crib. I ain't go outside, nothing, bro. I sat down. I ain't gonna front.
That While I Smoke is a classic mixtape, bro. Like,
bro,
we gonna start putting some of them songs because nigga, we got the rights to them shits. I made all them beats.
Yeah, word.
I made all them beats, nigga. Like, we got video at Jordan. Remember when we shot the Jordan 3 video?
Bro. Everybody tells me you should have kept the hook. Why didn't you keep the hook on Jordan 3s? I was like,
that Jordan niggas was dead ass. What? This was Dumbo before it was Dumbo. Like,
Yeah, this was.
Niggas, oh man, bro, like damn, niggas was in Dumbo before it was Dumbo. That's crazy. Like Hove had
Real
a whole.
talk.
Hove is the nigga from New York that is like the Bible. Like he'll put a lyric out with niggas that's not from New York, but no, nigga said I could have had a crib in Dumbo before it was Dumbo for the blah blah blah. Like niggas didn't know what Dumbo was before that.
Bro.
We definitely shot that shit out because that was the best. That's like one of the most beautiful spots in Brooklyn, bro. I remember seeing that shit.
My brother used to make me, before I knew what annotating was, my brother used to make me annotate Jay-Z lyrics. That's how, like, godly that man is, like, to the bars, bro. Before I even knew that shit, I used to break down, like, the metaphor and shit. And I'd be like, oh, this nigga Jay-Z was fire.
I didn't know what that nigga Hope was talking about until I started going outside.
Middle school.
Like I started going out, I'm like hanging out in the street.
Hanging out in the street, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't. And when I started seeing shit and hanging around shit, then I listen to that nigga. I go, nah, this nigga's fucking.
I'd be like, this nigga is different. So when people say he's not one of the best, I'd be like, y'all either don't know English to break shit down, or y'all don't appreciate fucking art that is lyrics and lyricism, bro. Because this nigga be.
Niggas just don't understand it, man.
Yeah.
Jay-Z has a line for everything that you're trying to push. Like any situation you have in life, he has a line about it.
Bro.
Yo, bro. My favorite line for him right now is the whole line too. This is my motivation. Being broken 30 give a nigga the chills.
Oh. Nigga. You see what I'm doing, nigga. I made a whole transition.
Yo, I'm on the grind, you heard? I'm on. That's one of the realest shits I've ever heard, nigga. Word. So I can't have no chills, nigga. I ain't trying to have them chills.
Yeah, Jay-Z just one of them, bro.
It's different, man.
What's it like? What they say? 3 decades of information he's pretty much gave us.
Yeah. 3 decades of blueprinting.
Yeah. I'm just like,
pun intended.
Crazy, right?
Look how it come around, though.
Look how it come around, though.
We're older now. I'm 31. Go jam Blueprint right now. That shit
we all the same, man. I'm 31 too. Wow, that's crazy.
Blueprint means so much more to me now. When I listen to that shit, I'd be like, God damn.
When Blueprint, so you gotta think, Blueprint came out September 11th. We ain't gotta get into that much for New York City with that, man. I was in high school. I was in 6th grade at the time, but I remember Blueprint. This is what happened. I went to school. Where was I in Blueprint?
I had a dog joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, the timing of it is bad now, but you could have said it. But when I copped the Blueprint, I copped the bootleg Blueprint, and I copped the official Fabulous Ghetto Fabulous album. Cause I just fuck with Fab, like
same day, right?
It dropped the same day, September 11th. It was a Tuesday, the same day the towers fell. Legit, Blueprint dropped, and then Fabulous Ghetto Fabulous. I remember I copped the original, and this is like my mom would pick me up from school, and we go to this. Just on our way home, it was a record shop that I would just stop by. I had allowance. I would want to cop an album. You know what I mean? Every week. I copped Ja Rule 3. Like, I copped mad albums. But when 9/11 happened, I chose Fab over Hope. Basically.
As you should.
I picked the Ghetto Fab over Hope.
As you
should. Nigga.
You know what else dropped? You know what else dropped on September 11th? I remember this shit vividly. The season of the Majin Buu arc on Dragon Ball Z on Toonami started on September 11th.
Crazy.
Yeah. I remember going home. My aunt picked me up from school early. I remember going home, and then there was the episode where Vidal got pummeled on in the tournament. That nigga did her wicked.
Damn.
The nigga with the tank top with the M on it, he did her crazy.
He said,
whipped her ass. Word. The nigga was like, who the fuck? Vegeta like, his powers immense. This nigga beating the chick up. You sitting there.
Nigga beating a whole woman up, boy.
Yeah, he did her wicked. This is before she knew who she was fucking with. She ain't know Gohan was crazy at the time.
Right.
She all tough and shit, thought she was gonna hang. That nigga smacked the shit out of her. Fucked up. I hate to laugh, but yeah, it was just crazy. But yeah, September 11th. Right, word, same day.
Hold on, let's get into this right here. I wanted to it's not playing. Fuck, it didn't play. All right, but yeah, no, that was kind of crazy, man. I wanted to get into
Nigga whipped the ass, boy.
nigga really did whip
Bro,
her
he
ass.
dropped her. He dropped her ass. Now that I think about it, bro, he really
Yeah,
did
he
drop
really
her
whipped her ass.
ass. I thought about that shit. That's
Kind of
horrible.
crazy, man. It's funny. It is horrible, but
It's
it's still
horrible.
funny as hell.
Yeah, word. We got the point across. Them that shit. You got that M on your forehead. Don't fuck with you. You not to be fucked with. Word. That's some funny shit, man. What's next on the menu, man?
I was trying to play this video, but this shit got me fucked up because I was trying to get into Vince McMahon.
Oh boy,
I don't. Oh man, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that.
that
he had
nigga.
to step down. They put the pressure on that nigga.
They put the pressure on the GOAT, man. He had to step down, man.
I read that thread of all his allegations. Ooh, it's not looking good for that nigga.
It's not looking good for him.
It ain't looking good at all.
Yeah,
Holy.
Yeah.
Holy.
How I look at it, I was
raised
raised by that man, so
bruh. All of us. We
all
we
of
atti-
us. Nigga, what?
We all were.
we are attitude era kids, bruh.
No, for real. So I kind of Stevie wondered the allegations. I was like, oh no, I don't want to see. No, it's not true.
Hold on.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
Yeah.
What's good in the hood? Just hold it down, trying to take care of business.
Keep
it up, my nigga.
Yo.
Oh man, he's the fucking dog, man. You know, that nigga. Oh man, take me to him. Where's that son of a bitch? Take me to him. Yeah, he got so many great fucking moments, bro.
Vince
Like,
is one of the only motherfucking white men that could say nigga and didn't care, bro. Like,
look what he was giving us. Look at the quality of content he was giving
bro.
niggas.
He was giving niggas really good content, man.
Bro, great content, bro.
Wow. Shout out to Vince, man.
I
don't know your situation but I hope everything works out for you, bro. And if you was doing some bullshit, then I hope it don't work out for you. Either way, you were a legend in my lifetime, and I'm gonna appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thanks for the memories.
Word, for real.
Hey, we gotta play that motherfucking what's that band? Fallout Boy. They got a song. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, classic. But we didn't get into any AKAs before. All right, so I want to say this is Cracking the 80s, AKA Watch That Bitch if She Acting Shady, the podcast. You know what I mean? That was it was really late. It was a really late AKA, but it's gonna be in the beginning because this is how I'm gonna edit that shit. Fuck that.
AKA, nigga, next time you see me blow your gun, my nigga, because I'm a burn you, bro. So
it's war, nigga.
It's war, nigga. Facts. Nigga.
God
Word.
damn.
Fuck outta here, pussy.
It's war,
Word.
nigga.
AKA, nigga. Word.
AKA happy birthday to my nigga Kanye West. And if you niggas think that Kanye West is on some bullshit, nigga, the podcast.
AKA happy Father's Day to all the single mothers out there.
The podcast.
Word. Podcast. Word up.
The podcast.
Hey, shout out to all the single mothers playing Father's Day. You're the real one. Podcast.
Word up.
Just to put a button on this music topic that we ended it earlier, but T-Pain said he made more music. I mean, he made more money off video games than he has in music for the last 4 years. He also added that he doesn't know why Twitch keeps throwing more and more money at him. Despite his love for video games, he admits he's not even that good.
And he said, first off, no disrespect to T-Pain, because we love T-Pain, but we talking about T-Pain, and he said in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. Like,
outside of the Kehlani song, we haven't heard much.
Yeah, what's the biggest? You know, and I don't really, and I don't know what he's been doing in the background.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful though. I look at it as it's beautiful. T-Pain is, man, that nigga's a legend. Like T-Pain is T-Pain, but for him to And this is also like to put an emphasis and emphasize our talk from earlier, how he like music is just it ain't it, fam. But
Have
for
you
him
watched?
to
Sorry, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah.
go ahead, no, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, have you ever watched one of his Twitch streams?
Nah, never.
I did.
I'm just telling you guys, this guy's like, I see why Twitch wants to throw him money.
Yeah.
This nigga
He's
makes
fucking hilarious, bro.
this nigga's hilarious, one, and he makes music on his streams. Like this nigga will spend hours. This nigga will spend hours talking to people while making a song and ask them for lyric ideas, and then in the same setting, turn to his microphone, record that shit. People are watching him on Pro Tools record, bro, and they're asking him tips on shit. Like they're getting information value, they're getting comedy value, they're getting all kinds of value from him. That's why they're throwing him money, because his brand. Yeah, he started a wave way past music because he is a gamer, but he be playing shit like Forza and Gran Turismo. Right. My nigga.
Shit that niggas ain't played in years.
Nobody's playing that shit, but guess what?
You know what? That's an old nigga game. I ain't gonna
hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Game.
Gran Turismo still sells like hotcakes.
I have Gran Turismo 7. I have it on the 5. So
wait.
I'm different.
It sells like crack in the 80s.
It sells like crack in the 80s. Oh shit! Yeah, right. Holy fuck! Yeah, it sells. It sells.
It sells.
Nah, facts though. Like, damn, man.
Well, shout out to
what category is he under on Twitch? Is he just chatting?
He does chatting. He'll do music, and then he'll do like the games. Like I know he does Forza and Gran Turismo, but he definitely sucks in those games. I'm just saying, like he come in like he'll play online and he'll come in like sixth place.
Bro, those
people just want to.
That's the thing, though.
People just want to see motherfuckers do something and
bro,
they're part of something. You know what I'm saying?
It don't even matter.
I'm sub to this dude on Twitch named Maximilian Dude. He streams. He's on Cali. He's on West Coast time. He streams for like 8-9 hours. I'll sit there and watch that nigga whole shit.
Exactly.
him playing fighting games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy,
bro. When I stream, bro. Hey, listen. Don't expect me to be winning and busting ass in all these games, bro.
Correct.
I'm be definitely not. And I'm gonna record all that shit. All that shit gonna be on screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk shit.
Word. That's the purpose of it nowadays. I think nowadays the purpose is just to get people into engaged and entertained with who you are as a person outside of you showing some good ass content. They're like, yo, I fuck with Son. I'm gonna watch him.
Like me and my homies, we play Vanguard, Call of Duty, right? But while we're playing Call of Duty, we'll have people on our stream. He'll be streaming on his side, I'll be streaming on mine, but it'll be people that just come start talking shit to us and be like, from PV, and we'll be talking about stories from PV. We'll be talking about Toga and probably some bitches that we fucked during that shit, whoop-de-woo, on stream, and niggas are dying laughing at our stories, and that's why they're not staying for us playing video games. They're staying that we're playing the video game, but it'd be like if we were in the living room chopping with each other.
They're staying for the company.
They're staying for the company. It's just homie talk, and it's like people really love that shit. And T-Pain does it all the time.
According to Trump, this is locker room. Okay, it's a political.
What is it called? What is it called again?
It's called locker room. Okay, you can grab people by the pussy, all that. If it's locker room talk, it's okay. Okay,
locker room.
We've established this in America. Because if anybody want to say some shit about this pod, this is locker room talk. Okay, fuck y'all. Yep. Trump did it. We could do it too. Fuck out of here.
Crack in the 80s, motherfucker.
Fuck out of here. Crack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I can't wait to start streaming on Twitch. I mean, I got my little YouTube channel now, my MK clips, and it's picking up slowly but surely.
Nigga, fuck out of here. This nigga is an MK legend. Nigga, you put some shit on. This nigga be, man. I ain't even want to get into. Nigga's different.
Yeah. I posted something yesterday on Instagram.
I saw it, nigga. That shit pissed me off, and I wasn't even playing. You know,
with MK, right, at 11, there's this new mechanic called the flawless block, where if a person purposely times the block on your attack, he can punish you. Scorpion has his teleport, so if somebody does read my move, I teleport, they flawless block, they look like dickheads not hitting nothing, I'm right behind them. You know, get my combo off. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cheap.
This nigga is a Mortal Kombat legend, son. This nigga is not. You don't want to play against him. It's not fair. You're not gonna play the game for if you're playing this.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's not worth playing this nigga. But
I got a set coming. We gonna cover my boy Majestic. I think the first of 10 we did. It's taking him a lot of time to edit it because he does, he edits it, but adds little extra sounds and shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey man, whenever that come out, we're gonna drop.
Yeah, whenever it drop, he's gonna let me know. Yeah.
Hanging 80's pod, but I mean, just to go ahead and just put an end and put a button on this. Kid Cudi got a festival coming out. Shout out to Kid Cudi. That's my man. I got tattoos about Kid Cudi on my body. Kid Cudi is my favorite artist of all time. He has his Moon Man's Landing Festival coming to Cleveland, where he's from, September 17th. He got his Playboy Cardi,
bruh.
His Haim. I don't know if y'all know that band Haim. All the girls.
Of course we
Don Toliver. My nigga Kang just talked about him. You got Pusha T on there. Jaden is on there. 070 Shake. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Trip the Rip.
Bro,
what?
What? Nigga, what?
Yeah. Let's
we need that.
Yeah, this is Cleveland.
Yeah.
Drew Carey was shot?
Dominic.
The show? Remember the show?
Dominic Fike is on there also. I'm not sure who.
Dominic Fike is tight. I don't know if he's white or like some like
Hispanic, maybe.
But he makes really fucking good music.
See, I gotta tap in because on this list, Dominic Fike is the 1, 2, 3, 4th artist listed.
Yeah, Dominic Fike.
He's before Pusher, Jaden, and 070 and Bone Thugs. So that means he has to be.
He's one of them artists that got like 70% women fans, 30% males.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The women love him, so he's gonna win. It's already a dub for him.
One of them ones.
Yeah. But he makes really good music.
Cudi, man, like Cudi, my nigga Cudi, like he got the festival September 17th, man. He got his Netflix show that's coming out.
Yeah.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, I saw the animation trip preview for it. It's pretty
Shit
dope.
looks amazing.
Yeah, pretty dope.
I gotta be on some shrooms for that.
I doubt him and Kanye are doing that. Kids See Ghosts.
He's not friends with Kanye.
He's not.
He made that clear. He said, "I am not that guy's friend anymore."
They call that nigga a dinosaur.
I was really interested in that cartoon though. I was really interested in that cartoon with him and
He definitely called Kanye a dinosaur, bro. Oh no.
They call that nigga a dinosaur.
I love Cudi and Kanye, bro. Shout out to Jim Jones. Jim Jones thinks the reason why everybody knows Cudi is because of him. I'm gonna tell him, sorry, brother. You're sorry. You're very mistaken.
The streets, no kid. I mean, not the hood. The niggas in the hood know Kid Cudi because of him. Not gonna lie to you.
Okay, because of Jim Jones.
Because you gotta think about it. How many of the niggas from the hood even fuck? Does that even matter? No. Sorry.
No. But I'm just saying, like as far as the
name,
at that
maybe.
Time, yeah, at that time, yeah.
I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna give it to Jim. Like in New York, specifically, Jim. He was the first nigga that did a remix on that Dan Night shit, and he talked about it on a couple of podcasts. He was like, "Yo, at the time, this was before he met Kanye. This was just Cudi was. You gotta imagine, Cudi was living in Brooklyn. Like Cudi was a New York nigga at one point.
That nigga used to record by my hood. That shit is crazy.
We spoke about that on a couple of podcasts. But basically, he was a New York nigga at one point. His manager might have ran into Jim at one point, and he looked Day and Night, and then they sent Jim the beat. Jim did a remix to Day and Night, and they put it out, and that's what made it get popping on Hot 97. Jim says he got him popping because of that, but I think that's true. But I also think I think it's true because the name being on Hot 97 is what Jim got popping. Niggas fuck with Cudi on the internet already, but him being on Hot 97
at that time, made niggas. Jim Jones was that nigga. Yeah, he was.
At that time, niggas thought him being on the radio, because you gotta think radio, and this is Hot 97. Niggas that meant something. So for you to be there in that space, whether you had shit popping at the time already, and Jim helped.
And this was right before social media took over. So
exactly. This was 08. This was 07, 08.
Yeah, right before. Yeah, bro, I'd have been in so many cookouts, and they stopped playing the song after Jim's verse. You know what I'm saying? It was just how, you know what I'm saying? That shit was just his Kid Cudi's sound and flow wasn't, something that the hood was fucking with. I ain't gonna hold you. But he was still big regardless of the shit.
He wasn't
But
for the hood, is what
he
I'm
wasn't
getting
for the
at.
hood. Right.
But
I
niggas
really-
fuck with him just cause of the Jim cosign, but
Yeah.
his overall big fan base that ended up happening was more than just that cosign.
And I believe Jim did a video for his verse only.
He did.
He
I don't
did,
think
right?
it came out, but
Yeah, it
I ain't
was.
gonna
Yeah,
lie,
it was
bro.
him in the studio.
And I was in college when Kid Cudi dropped, so I was
same.
yeah. So everybody was in college, so I was getting high, bro, and niggas was just
Word, nigga.
day
Yo,
and
my
night,
nigga,
day and night.
Drugs, no.
Every drug head was playing day and night, bro. And I mean,
Uh-huh.
we all came from the hood, so I don't really know like.
I guess the streets of New
Yo.
York. I was
Oh, okay,
I grew up in
streets
the streets of New York.
in New York, right.
Yeah.
I can
New
give
York,
that to
yeah.
Jim Jones then because yeah.
Streets of New York, definitely. I'm not gonna say worldwide.
Yeah.
We say New York.
I mean, say
Man,
like I was even thinking more like East Coast. I was gonna say Jim Jones. He can't be the only nigga on the East Coast Jim.
East Coast, man. Me and my nigga Drugs was at a shout out to Fredonia, the college. This is around Kid Cudi's second album, Man on the Moon 2. We was this is when blog era was popping. So this is before the album came out. This was like the song Marijuana had leaked, but it was out. It was on like Hot New
Oh, that's a
Hip Hop,
fire
all that.
song.
Man, this was the song we made that song popular for this one college campus season. Like, no cap. Like, niggas was playing that song and "Memory" by David Guetta and Cudi, and those was the two songs ringing off the whole
every
weekend.
day.
Ooh, marijuana.
Bro, that song was so crazy, bro.
Niggas was literally like created a whole trend for this college. So shout out to
Damn.
Fredonia. Shout out to
probably got jammed
Buffalo.
out.
Y'all niggas know what we did when we were there. But I mean, let's just because this pod is going pretty long. Let's just get into NBA finals out of here. Drugs. You
Uh-oh.
did say the Golden State Warriors was gonna. They won. And Mars, you had some predictions going out through this entire finals. We know we know you established yourself as not a person that watches basketball, all that good stuff. But you predicted that the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors from the beginning that they would be in the finals, and you picked Boston to win. And unfortunately,
They lost.
they did not win.
Yeah. So
How do you feel, my brother? Before we get to drugs,
I still feel good the fact that I predicted the finals.
Fuck that. What drugs got to say? Your drugs. My nigga drugs got the answers.
That nigga said, "Yeah, whatever, nigga."
I'm just happy them light skinned niggas didn't have to embarrass my team to win a ring this time.
Who's your team?
Houston Rockets, brother. What you talking about?
Oh,
know this.
God. Never mind.
You know,
Never
you
mind.
understand that.
Never mind.
But y'all notice like all three of the first three rings, bro. That them niggas had to embarrass the Rockets.
Yeah, they did. They
So,
definitely did.
This year, nigga, I'm watching it like, yeah, Steph, do them boys dirty, nigga. Yeah, three, Steph, do them boys dirty, Steph, do it. Man, them last three, I'm fuck Steph, bro.
That's facts, though.
Fuck that guy.
Five, remember that joke we made how when the Boston had won that first game, we was like them niggas put the high shorts on. That nigga Steph,
niggas put the
that
super
nigga
high
Steph,
shorts.
That nigga Steph put the suit. That nigga was
Yeah,
wild.
that nigga Steph had on the motherfucking the Bill Russell.
He was like, "Oh, them niggas had." Yeah, he said them niggas wearing them. Bill
He had
Russell
the Christian
shorts. He gonna
Laettners
give me
on.
a pair. I'm gonna give me a pair.
Yeah,
and
he
I'ma
said,
fuck
"Work."
y'all
That
up.
nigga Steph was like this. He was like, "Oh yeah, them niggas is wearing what? Okay,
All right,
yeah. Let me go ahead and cop some of them high shorts.
Uh-huh.
This is what we gonna do.
Come back and
But
bowl.
drugs.
Man,
Let's
that nigga
get to
was looking like.
drugs.
All right, man.
Let's
was
get
looking
to
like-
drugs. Drugs is the resident Brooklyn Net, but also a Golden State Warrior fan somehow. Let's just go ahead and.
Nigga said somehow.
Yo, man.
Wait, say the teams again. Sorry.
He is a Brooklyn Net.
Yeah.
From
I started from
Okay.
the Nets, man. I'm originally Nets, you know what I'm saying? New Jersey Nets. You know, they moved to Brooklyn, but you know.
And I could validate that. This as long as I know this nigga, he was a Nets fan back then before they came to Brooklyn.
He was an adjacent kid.
Richard Jefferson.
He was fucking with Kenny and Martin and Kerry Kittles and them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They were cold. They just kept running into. They just kept running into Kobe.
Yeah, that's my squad.
Yep.
But I'm a huge fan of. I mean, if you, bro, first of all, let's be serious here, man. Anybody who watch basketball, anybody who's a fan of the sport, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not a fan of the sport, you see Steph Curry play ball for the first time, you are a fucking fan. You're a fan.
Facts.
You never seen no shit like that. You never seen nobody pulling up like that. From where he pull up, the moment he pulls up, the situation, you know what I'm saying? Offhand, 1 foot, you know what I mean?
Very video game
Stumbling.
esque.
The guy is
Bruh.
unreal, bro. He makes basketball look like Harlem
Video
Globetrotters
game.
to the 10th power. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He's amazing. He's doing that on competition, bro.
Bro.
The
I'm
highest.
sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jokes. That nigga Steph be playing like you know the creative characters that EA used to make for NBA Street,
Mhm.
like Stretch, Bonafide.
Yes,
He's one of
bro.
them niggas.
Bro, listen. They
Word, he's
can't
one of them
even
niggas.
listen. And I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go off a tangent real quick.
Biggie Littles.
I know y'all
Biggie
niggas
Littles.
Yeah, word.
Right. I know y'all niggas play 2K.
Bro,
Nigga do a handstand before he shoot the ball.
Right, bro.
Nigga Biggie Littles would do a handstand and nigga would drop the hoop.
The basketball games ain't even catch up on Steph animations yet. They can't even put his shit in the game.
Bro, they can't even. I don't even think if you've watched basketball in the past 8 years, you can't even just say you didn't enjoy these finals, especially like the ones against Cleveland and shit.
Bro, like what?
This nigga Steph, we didn't know, bro. At Davidson, we just knew this nigga can shoot threes, but we didn't know he would come into this guy, bro.
Facts.
Like to see it progress yearly, and like he just became. Now they're saying he's one of the best point guards ever. I'm like, they're just like, fuck Chris Paul, bro. Like, Steph. I'm like, damn, bro.
And to think that the Warriors picked 7 and the Knicks were pick 8.
Yeah, bro.
You know what it is, bro? It's because of it's the fashion he doing it in.
Yeah, bro. It looks too easy to him.
It looks too easy, but he came in as a Golden State Warrior.
Yeah.
We seen this man come in from Davidson, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get hurt, miss a couple years, benched. You know what I'm saying? Then start going off, get hurt again.
Baron Davis still there.
Then they draft Clay and them boys. Then them boys is
yeah.
elite. They go on 73 win fucking season, bro.
But we got to give credit to Steve Kerr and Mark Jackson, because before Mark Jackson got there, Draymond was a bench nigga. They had David Lee playing the center. I remember because I was a fantasy basketball player. Like, I'm still heavy into fantasy basketball. David Lee was that nigga for Golden State. They weren't winning, but he was a good career player.
Definitely.
I mean, coming from the New York Knicks, he went there and he was their starting center. He got hurt, and then Draymond had to fill in, and then from then, David Lee never seen the court again, nigga, and they went on a tear.
Yep. I'll just give it to like you just said, Mark Davis kind of built the nucleus with those drafts.
Mark Jackson.
Oh, Mark Jackson, my bad. And he built everything. And
Shout
then
out
he
to
lost.
Mark Jackson, Queens nigga.
And then he just had that one bad season, which wasn't really a bad season. It was just Steph got hurt again. And,
yeah, exactly. It wasn't bad on his terms.
And then the following year, Steve Kerr just says, "Oh, here you guys go. Shit, I'm just gonna throw in Harrison Barnes as small forward. Let's go win one.
Let's get Leandro Barbosa from Phoenix,
bro. They
won one. They really put the team. They literally put the perfect team together to win.
And the nigga who won MVP was fucking Andre Iguodala, because they say he quote unquote put the best defense on LeBron when it was kind of like a group effort. But what really happened was Kyrie hurt his knee, and then it was LeBron versus just them. And here we are.
Iguodala winning Finals MVP is crazy.
Yeah, that shit was, to me, honestly, I think Steph should have won it that year. But they kept saying, oh, he played the best defense. It's like, no, bro.
He had a great series, but it was only great based on the competition that he was facing.
Right. I mean, when you don't have to worry about Kyrie anymore.
Kevin Love was out as well.
Kevin Love was hurt. He didn't play the first two, or he didn't play the last. I forgot what it was, but he was hurt too. It's literally LeBron versus Golden State.
Golden State, word.
But the next year, you know what happened. LeBron did that ultimate comeback.
Yeah.
So.
And then after that, KD came.
Yeah, KD fucking
But
fuck the league up.
NBA Finals, man. I know y'all seen their fourth championship in I believe the last 8 years.
Yep.
It means a lot. Steph got his first Finals MVP. Much deserved. Much deserved.
Much deserved, man.
Much deserved. He's only 34, I think, right? Or
Yep.
30. Yeah. So he can probably win 2 more.
Can win 2 more
Bro,
easily.
That team is built to win right now again.
Shout out to Andrew Wiggins. He stepped it up. He ain't did shit in any of his other teams. But this finals, just the finals, I haven't followed him all season.
It's the fucking
finals.
golden. Yo, the Illuminati fucking runs that team, bro. Bro, listen, bro. Think about everybody that goes to that team and what they
Kevin
become,
Looney,
what they do.
Gary Payton II is a clear indication. That nigga was a regular nigga on
beast.
Washington.
He's a
Bro.
beast.
How the fuck he just came out of nowhere dunking on it? I didn't even know he could dunk.
They said if he didn't get Golden State gig this year, he was about to apply for a regular job. Like he was a regular human, but he knew how to hoop. And some injuries happened with Golden State, and they needed a backup point guard. And luckily, he just took his game up a level that they could use him. And he's really good on defense. So
he's great on defense.
But he's a beast. Like he did his thing.
Shout out to GP too.
Yeah, man. Him and his dad got one. The glove and the mitten.
Yeah. Glove in the mitten.
Glove in the mitten.
Ah, man, that's funny. But I think we did enough. Yo, Mars, you in the building, my brother?
Mars the prophet.
Go ahead and Mars the prophet. I mean, I think we did enough for the people.
I'm sorry, I was texting my rod.
It's all good, man. Go ahead and get us out of here, man. We didn't spoke enough to the people.
All right, you lazy motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Take your fucking headphones out. Do what you do. Enjoy your weekend. You know what I'm saying? If you were dad,
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. So, you know what I'm saying? All my dads out there. But if you're watching this, if you're listening to this and you a father, nigga, stop listening. Nigga, go take care of your kids, nigga. Go get your kid, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Your kid been crying for mad long.
Word. You sitting there egging a nigga to listen to us. Get the fuck up out of here. I know we got one of the GOATs. We got a Grammy nominated motherfucker in the building. But still, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Chill the fuck out. Enjoy your weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Get lit.
To all my niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
I mean,
we out of here. Yeah, word. Hope y'all niggas. What you said last week? You said the watermelon salad.
Yeah,
niggas going
go cop some watermelon salad, man. It's Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Go embrace that.
Man.
Walmart got that for y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Go get the watermelon salad, the
Word.
Juneteenth and all that.
Might make me a fried chicken salad tomorrow. So.
Like, crack.